ntị nwoke ya nya ka o ji eje ọkpara o nwere ntị bụ anụrụ n'ọnụ na-erigwe m ogbuma ọ dị nke amụzu mgbe m jere oyi mmadụ ịtọ ọ bụrụ na mgbe m jere n'oru atụrụ mmadụ ịtọ onye izi m rọyi n'oru n'ọkwa bụ na ọkpa nzi onye nke bụ ọbịa ekpenta onye nke tụwatụrụ ọnụ ngwere ọkpọbụ watụrụ ọnụ na azamoku watụrụ ọnụ sị ya na mụ bịara eme mmanwụ ọzọ mmata kara obi ncheta ahara abụọ Abata 2014. Ibu Katirego Manaye can you book one? 2015. 2024. I'm waiting to go over the park and Apple. I'm waiting to go. I'm waiting to go back and Apple. I'm waiting to go. I'm waiting to go back and Apple. I'm waiting to go. I'm waiting to go. Last week, you can't get a track and I'm
Kidnapping Kanu, say my people are being marginalized. You went to kidnapping in Kenya. The same thing Sunday Boy is fighting for, the same thing Aziz is fighting for, the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. So why is Nnamdi Kanu different that you sentence him? You are beating the drum that you cannot dance. And when it comes, I and you will be here. The way you call Igbo said it. Igbo never opened their mouth to say Lagos is a no man's land. That word was spoken by Alhaji Lateef Jakande, the former executive governor of Lagos State. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He said it wasn't Igbo people. Let Igbo breathe. Igbo this, Igbo that, Igbo this, Igbo that. What is wrong? You go to Ondo, go to all this northern part of Nigeria. Go and see what the Igbo people do there. Go to Kano, go to Futawa Paliwa Square, go to Tafa Paliwa Street, go to Southern Kaduna, Kafansha, Kagoro, Gidanwaya, Godogodo, Mancho. Go and see. In my state, in Ondo, come and see what Igbo people are doing there. Igbo people, they will turn desert to the city. But what do? I'm a Yoruba man. When Yoruba make money in abroad, they go home. They say, Lela Bosimioko. But anywhere Igbo man find themselves, that is where they belong. They build the place. So until you realize that your politician, Igbo has no problem. And I can tell you, if they separate themselves today, me and you, we are here. But why are you still afraid of giving them? Look at me, screen record me. I don't care. I'm a typical Omo Yoruba ni mi, Abimi Londo, mo dagba Sondo. Let me tell you my pedigree Nondo. Emi Omo Lujo mo dobore so de owopa. So me not think say na one Igbo guy dey talk. And I've been in this job of military for 35 years. I have 2 years to go. So until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, that Igbo is not our problem, but the politician, your vice president today, these are the people that started Boko Haram, Kasim Shettima, himself and Modu Sharif. But today, is your vice president. Your president's son sitting one by one with Gumi, eating cola. You didn't say anything, but you keep mentioning Igbo, 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 Igbo. You push Igbo people to the wall, and that's why they went back. Look, moderator, I'm really hot. Let me stop here, because if I'm beginning to...
My Yoruba brothers, una good morning, no. Let me use an Yoruba intonation to greet you this morning. Benny, good morning. Karo. Ndi Benny is no going to laugh or toto ya. When you wake up, it becomes your own morning. So I'm laughing because I'm beginning to see that what we are running away from is what is actually happening these days. Andi wokuroko sin amajie silisi po osiodu po. In case you don't understand the idiom or the proverb, it means that if the yam refuses to grow from the head, it must surely grow from the tail, because even the tail of the yam is a seed for the yam to grow. Why am I happy? They want to bury us in the Igbo, but we are seeds. The word with pigs are seed. If you follow Jesus, he said the word as pigs are seed. I mean, this word as seed, they have spirit, they have life. When they go into the ground, they grow and germinate. So there was a deliberate intention to eliminate Lord Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because everybody fell. Hey, he wants to divide Nigeria. He wants to separate us. He's the one causing problem. He never even reached 3 months where they sentence him to jail. Everywhere Nigeria now want to divide. Physically, not just talking online. I laugh in pidgin English. Once again, Benny, in fact, it's happening before our eyes. That everybody is now shouting at Willow, I want to go my separate way.
Niger people, we don't reach where we they go. Yes, so as we they talk, so some people carry map of Nigeria, they spread them for in front of their on their table. Not before Nigeria here, for abroad. They look. The noise of Nigeria is too much. They kill themselves, they swallow themselves, they roast themselves. We don't want any problem in that area of the world. I want to divide them. Even our president, we say they don't know where he go. Say he missed for 2 weeks. I suspect saying that this arithmetic he go do. Because they talk and say, some people say a document, leakage from the presidency is that the presidency is planning United States of Nigeria. We don't want United States of Nigeria. We want United Federations of Nigeria. We don't want United Mushroom States of Nigeria. We want United Iroko Federations of Nigeria. You know, say, if you go farm, you won't pick mushroom now. Now cutlass they take pick up. Not be hand. Put them for basket, put them for here they go. After you don't divide yourself, finish. You say you don't finish working. You can't get United States of Nigeria, United Mushroom States of Nigeria. Then when Sharia states come, they will combine together, they pick us one by one, they chop. No way. Now may we talk how we go divide them.
Anybody who won't help Nigerians now, you should know that if you want to divide Nigeria, the most important factor now is Sharia. The second one is culture and language. Now, maybe we look at where. Now, if we want to divide Nigeria, let us follow it how we go divide them. The Sharia states of Nigeria, about 10 of them, from Zamfara to Borno, all of them will come together and form Sharia Federation of Nigeria. That's now one Iroko. Then the Middle Belt, which consists of all the minorities in the north, and even the minorities where they join majority, like Southern Kebbi, Southern Kaduna, Southern Gobe, maybe Southern Bauchi, then Adamawa and Taraba, where they join Sharia state before. All of them, they will gather them together into the Middle Belt. That is Middle Belt Iroko Federation. Then Oduduwa Federation. Oduduwa Federation is anywhere where they call Wa, where Wa is their come. You know, say na Wasobia will be for. Where Wa is their come, right? Those ones, like the Yoruba speaking area of Kwara State and Kogi State, all of them go join their people waiting for Southwest now. They'll form Oduduwa Republic. From anywhere in the South, where Wa still did they hear Wa or did they speak Wa, all of them will form Oduduwa Republic. Now the East, Biafra, anywhere where they talk Bia neighbor, Bia Biko, Kongjo, all of them, either you say you be Igbo, Abikwere, Abikwa Leo, Abikwanio, all of them, pata, so far, even from Benue, anywhere in Benue where they speak Bia, because Igbo people still dey Benue, where military soldier people use their biro, use their Fulani biro, carve, all those carve, where they carve this one, join this one, carve this one, join this one, so that you know get power. May they divide and rule. All those ones, anywhere, Bia Day for Kogi, Bia Day for Benue, all of them, they will gather them together. Bia Day for Delta, all the Bia way they Delta, all of them, they will gather themselves together and form Biafra Republic. Then, you get one region where they create, those days, Midwestern states. That Midwest now, all the people where know they speak Bia, where know they speak Wa, where they in between Wa and Bia, all of them can form Midwestern Federation. So now, we see that we can have Sharia Federation Republic, we can have Middle Belt Federation Republic, Oduduwa Federation Republic, Biafra Federation Republic, and Midwestern Federation Republic. That is 5. And these ones, each federation is a republic. So we are now United Federation of Nigeria. United Federations of Nigeria. Anybody where this one no please, then option 2 be say Sharia Republic go by itself. Now we say won't divide Nigeria to pieces now, where everybody will bear a name. So we have Sharia North, they will call themselves any name where they want. The Middle Belt Federation will call the name any go day by its own. No, you know get any, it's a federation by itself. Then Oduduwa go get your own federation by itself. Then Biafra go get your own federation by itself. Then Midwest go get your own federation by itself. If they like, they feel sign MOU with each other. If they like, everybody day your own. Who won't go from one place to the other, go carry your own passport. Finish. So it's either that we also give and take and be reasonable and get an arrangement that will consolidate Nigeria to greatness, or if we don't agree for our craze too much, then everybody go your own way as God created us from the beginning. Now British now can bring us together in one basket. Now make God, everybody go as God created them in those days where they where Yoruba and Igbo and Middle Belt Day, whether they jollificate together, nobody be Nigeria. So that is the thing. So if we cooperate, we'll march into greatness. If we not cooperate, we still march into greatness in pieces. That's all.
I saw a video of a Benue guy shouting, "We are not Northerners, we are Middle Belt." I see another video of people shouting, "South is our region. We want to create Niger Republic." So what is now the difference between what Kanu is saying and what all of you are saying? What is now the difference? Hypocrites of the highest order. So at the end of the day, Kanu has been vindicated. It means that what he's saying is absolutely true. The same Fulani that all of you are running away from today is what he has been criticizing for years. No wonder the Igbos call him a prophet, saying na onyabu prophet, because everything he said, predicted, are coming to pass. If truly what the Americans are pushing are going to happen, is it not true that one man in America said is true, that Tinubu will be the last president of Nigeria? If truly what the Americans is pushing come to pass, and Nigeria is divided whether into 2 states or into 3 or 4 states, it's not the same thing he said. Kill him because he's an Igbo man. Kill him. So all of you want to say the same thing he's saying, but all of you are angry because it's an Igbo man that is saying it. Because it's an Igbo man that wants to be free. Ndị ara ndị ocho. Ndị nkịta lachara ike. Anyway, I'm happy that it's an Yoruba man that is saying this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's an Yoruba man that is saying this. That's why I say that I don't want to generalize some information or criticize people based on generalization, because that will tantamount of me assuming that everybody is the same. There's a benefit of doubt that some people are not going to be. Some people are going to think differently from the box. That is the truth. But today, we are beginning to see that almost everywhere in Nigeria, what is trending now that if Nigeria will divide, we want to be this. So you want Nigeria to truly divided, but you are criticizing the Igbos for agitating for their own state of Biafra. You want Nigeria to be divided. Automatically, it means that if Tinubu step down now, Sunday Igboho will come back to start agitating for Oduduwa Republic. I love it in English. Who is fooling who? Who is deceiving you? Is it not obvious that most of you have accepted that the unity will not work? This is why people like us are agitating for regional government. But if we talk and say, let people man for regional government, now you see degree 34. That is what's for the unity, the regional government, and bring unity government. Now you have 50-something years after Aguiyi have been killed in 1966. You have not been able to change the unitary system to regional government. Who are you blaming? An Igbo man, let's assume what you are saying is true. Let's assume it is Aguiyi that united Nigeria and remove regionalism. Because as of 1966 January, when Aguiyi took over, there are 4 regions in Nigeria: the northern region, the western region, the Midwest region, and the eastern region. Now you claim that Igbo man removed the regional government within 6 months, January 1966 to July 1966, when Gowon took over. Why haven't you since 1966 to today, which is 60 years, and change it? Igbo man has not ruled Nigeria since then. It is between Yoruba and Hausa and Fulani. Yet, you still point finger to somebody who did something within 6 months, but you have 50 years to correct it. You did not correct it. You have brought all these different mechanics. You claim, is it not for you to say, okay, I cannot repair this motor, let the person that spoiled it come and repair it. As it is today, Igbo man is vying to be the Nigerian president. And everybody knows that if an Igbo man entered there, he will do better than all of you. He will change the system. But no, he will separate Nigeria. Igbo man will never rule Nigeria. Oh yeah, now why are you not shouting that you want Nigeria to divide? The North are the one crying now. You don't want to. Why don't you change it to regional government? You that have been having power since. Because you know that once there is a regional government, the crude oil wells, the oil wells that your Sultan of Sokotos and your emirs and all those northern people have in the south and in the south and the southeast, they will lose it. Selfish individuals and hypocrites. And instead of you to come online and address the main issue, you are crying foul and a wolf. This is the problem we have in the 21st century. Nigerians who are hypocrites, who doesn't want to face the truth. Well, I really thank God that a day like this has come. That it is not the Yoruba elders that are speaking up. That man claimed to have been in the service for 35 years, meaning that he's not a kid. And this other man is an Yoruba elder. So watch the next video and see where the Yorubas are the one telling the Fulanese that the quest they are into to divide Nigeria will be the one that will destroy Nigeria. I'm out of here, Joe.
Let's look at the Fulani question clearly.
Yes.
Where is the Fulani question taking Nigeria?
Well, there's only one way it is taking Nigeria, is to destroy the country, to destroy the space. Well, it has destroyed the country, and that's why I say we have now a space, is to take over that space and drive away, kill as many as they can kill, rape as many as they can rape, do whatever, plunder as many as much they can, and take ownership of a place that never belonged to them. That is where they are taking Nigeria to. And the resistance that will follow their ambition, their nefarious plans, is that will bring now the confrontation that will nail the coffin of a place they used to call Nigeria.
It will nail it?
Oh yes, certainly.
There's already a coffin?
Certainly, certainly. There's no doubt in my mind. The Fulani are, they may be politically savvy because of their advisors in Britain and US, but they are too unintelligent to want to take over the space called Nigeria. They are too unintelligent to think that they can ever become owners of this place. It's just not possible.
Is that not a conspiracy
Intelligent
theory?
people will not attempt. Any intelligent people who cannot take over ordinary Biram in Plateau State, who have tried for more than 25 years and they have not been able to conquer Biram, just Biram, and take it over, who have never dared to attack a single village in Lantan, will now dream that they can overrun the entire Igbo land or overrun a Yoruba land.
But where is that theory coming from?
Which theory?
This theory of Fulani wanting to take over our land. Is it not a conspiracy theory that might tear us apart?
No, it's not a conspiracy theory. They tried in Plateau. Plateau is almost 100% a Christian place. Bauchi is about 80% Christian. Nasarawa is about 90% Christian. Niger State is about 60% Christian. But see what is there now. Benue had been completely ravished. Kogi State is under continuous attack. And they come, they displace the people there. They settle there. When you go to Sango Katav has virtually become a Fulani enclave, which wasn't so 20 years ago. It wasn't so during the time Lekwot gave them resistance. What I'm saying, therefore, is that the way they have plundered Benue, that people there can no longer go to their farms, they go into the houses, kidnap, rape, so on and so forth. The plan is to continue, once they will have taken over the whole place, is now to move downward south. They've now moved to the east, they've moved to south, they've been killing people in Delta, they're doing the same thing in Yoruba land. Let me land. You can now see that it is the same pattern. That was the way it started when in between 1804 and 1880, Yunfa, the supreme head of the Hausa kingdoms, of the Hausa 7 kingdoms, were massacred, and they took over and then installed emirs in these places. And they've not relented. It's the same dream that they want to continue now that they had a man who had greater sympathy for their cause than they ever had.
All right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are we all doing? I hope all is well with you. Happy weekend to you. And to some of you, good morning. Some of you should be afternoon. To some, it's evening. So I'm already in there Monday morning, depending on where your location is. I welcome you. And please make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel. I decided to allow the video to play this long without any interruption so that you can hear everything from beginning to the end. But we are not here for that. All right, but the message is very, very clear. It's part of the thing that we do talk about here. I am here based on what you can see on the title. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu blew hot as he banned everyone from insulting DOS. And he also talked about the woman, Lolo Nneka Chimezie, the woman that claimed that Mazi Kanu told her not to tell people that DOS is the only channel, that the DOS is the only people that he's aware of or that he works with. Then after saying that, we are now hearing that Mazi Kanu is also warning everyone to stop talking about DOS. People should not insult DOS and his family. People should not be focused. And he acknowledged and he appreciates every other people that are fighting for freedom in their own way. I don't know if the video that I have is complete because I have listened to this. I have seen people reacting on this particular video. And I have not seen any of them that played the video from beginning to the end. Like, because few of his lawyers come together and deliver that so-called message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm not here to tell you that the message is from him or not. So if you expect me to come here to validate whether the message is from him or not, I cannot because I don't have any proof to back it up. The only thing that I know is that people that in the video, of course, they are his lawyers. But you cannot trust Mazi Kanu's lawyers this day after what you have went through when PM was here. Some lawyers even flew to Europe trying to talk to PM to convince him to say what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Some came out and organized press release to convey the message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the public, whereas the message is actually made for PM. They said the reason why they decided to come out publicly is because PM refused to accept the message when they passed it to him privately. But when you look at the content of the message itself, when you try to figure out what they said, Mazi Kanu said, those days, not now, as someone who have followed Mazi Kanu and who somehow understand the few things about what IPOB is actually trying to achieve, you will see that you will find it difficult to even believe that message yourself, even though you're not PMO. But as a Biafran, as an Igbo person, you yourself will find it difficult to believe that message. One is this: how can you tell me that Mazi Kanu of all people will be against those who call for sit at home? Sit at home that Mazi Kanu himself knew how they're always trying to blackmail him for calling us for sit at home or boycotting the election. They will tag everything on him. Only in Nigeria, you will see somebody saying that I'm not going to come out because I don't want to participate in this exercise. Then he will tell his family or his relatives, don't come out. Stay in the house since this day. Don't come out. After saying that, then if somebody, if that day, if later there's anything like road accident or something that leads to somebody buying, they will say that you that told you to stay at home is the cause. Then you ask them, this accident happened at home or outside? Because the instruction, the message is, do not go out, or just sacrifice this day to show your grievances. Don't come out. Then whatever happened to people who came out, they will not blame it on you that said people should not go out. Make it to make sense. So you that said people should not go out will not bear the consequences of what happened to people who refuse to stay at home. They will try to say that you are the one that did it. Whereas they themselves say you should come out. So they won't bear the consequences, they won't bear the responsibility of what happened to you. They will not say that those who say don't come out are the one that carried out that attack or crime. It's not as if this crime, what happened, don't happen on a regular basis. It happened on a regular basis. But the one, any of them that happened that particular day, they will look for you that call for that home that you are the cause. And then you not see our people, well, it's true, his voice is out to, just to create fear in the minds of people. Civil disobedience can never be a call for war. So what I'm trying to say is that this is what we have witnessed. They use that as PM is the problem. Master kind of said, let's PM, stop, and do that or that. I was listening to Master Prophet earlier today. Yesterday, he did a program. I watched it. I decided not to share it or react on it. I just let me maintain my peace for that. Maybe later. Today, he carried out another program. And the first one was about Lolo Neka, Chimezi or Chimezi, I don't know. He did his reaction, which is okay. I don't say anything wrong on that one. Today, he did another one. The reacting on the one that you're about to, because I'm going to play the lawyer's video now, okay? But before then, I don't want to let you that people have reacted on it. Not everybody, but those that I expect to react have already done their reaction. Am I here with their reaction? No, I'm not. But I can tell you what they said and what I find out from them. And then now we're not going to watch the video. The video that I have, I don't know if it is full version of the whole press sentence or press statement or whatever. I will just play it anyway. So, but few people that I have listened to, one focused on the part where Master said, do not attack DOS, do not attack my family, that's my Master family, do not attack lawyer. Okay? The other one just focused on DOS alone. Don't attack the DOS. But I will see if I give the message that we have is complete version of it. Then we cannot hear it direct from the Master lawyer. Not to tell that I'm not playing it to tell that Master I have confirmed that the Master said it or not. Because on the Bible keep as well. Most of us have vowed to engage in anything criminality in terms of this movement, in terms of anything that has to do with our people. They will do everything possible to sabotage it just to suit their own narrative. And that is a very, very, very bad thing to have. The most difficult part now is that dealing or engaging people that have that kind of mentality and mindset. They can do anything to prove that they are right, to prove that they are wrong, that they're not wrong, that they have been always, that what they said, in fact, they have been vindicated. That's exactly what pushed why somebody should to start dancing after the conviction of PM Simon Ekpa. That she had been vindicated, as if she's dragging anything with anybody. If you have been vindicated or not vindicated, what does that have to do with our freedom or the peace that we are looking for? Nothing. It's just about yourself, about your ego and your, to showcase your idiocy. Anyway, please allow me to appreciate all of us in the comment section. I think the name is so many, but I'll try my best to go through it, quickly, and we'll move forward. Here we have the first person that made a comment here is Evans. Evans, I see you, and Christopher is following Evans, and Paddy, pardon, I see you, and Edmond. No. Udoada, I greet you. Then Margaret is the one. Follow. So you follow up your message. You said good evening, Master. That's Margaret. Welcome, Margaret. And Easy Way, I greet you. I greet you. Easy Way Ogwejo is here with us, of course. Stanley, I greet you. Equem Justice, I greet you. And For Chief, I think For Chief, your name is familiar. For Chief, I greet you. Ebonyefai, greeting to you. Truth must be told. I see you and I greet you, my dear. Ogwejofe again. Amadichi Gozie is here, one of us. I hope you and Snow know the fight. And you have Anthony Godwin. Greeting to you, Anthony. And you have Chiokere. I see you. And we have Obonna, greet you. Greetings to you, Obonna. Benjamin Ugo. Greetings to you, Benjamin. Chidebere. I greet you. And who again? Ogwejo. Anthony, I greet you. You're welcome. You again, Chokere, I greet you. And your name is All Black West Africa. I don't know what you mean by that. I greet you. And I'm actually going to say again, Ozo, our own Ozo, our brother from homeland. I greet you, Ozo. I'm happy Sunday to you. Margaret said, all of you are fools. All of you are fools. Is it not what our leader, Mazmakano, was preaching all this while? And all of you are calling him names. Exactly, my dear. That's the message. Just like when they said that Ojukwu caused the war. That Ojukwu won division. A man that actually went to Abure to negotiate with Gowon just to have regional government, which today, aka restructuring. And they all bring out their gun and buy how many Igbos? They buy our people for fun, and after that, they are now seeking for restructuring. Ikebo. Evans, I greet you. Okay, not Evans, this is Evangelist, not Evan, your message is up there. Good evening, Mazikai. Good evening to you. We have Frankie. I greet you, Frank. You're welcome. Please like the video. Margaret is here. Margaret is here. Said that lawyer called MNK is a liar. DOS is Nigerian and Nigerian is DOS. I like the way you just summarize it. Frank said, as you join, please hit the like button. Please do. Even if you're gonna watch it later, if you watch it to this point and you have not liked the video, you're not doing us any good. That's just the fact. Evangelist said, good evening, Mazikai. Good evening to you. And Collins, I see you. Collins said, hello, Kai. Hello, my dear brother. You're welcome. Gerard, DK, I see you, sir. You're welcome. Deep Clean is greeting. Okay, Deep Clean. Now you. In Abaso, evangelist Nathan. In Abaso, Armstrong is here with us. Armstrong, I greet you. Our mom Ngozi, because I'm not gonna call you Madam Stella again. I know you'll be expecting me to say that again. I have learned my lesson. I have learned that one yesterday. You taught me about it. Thank you, my dear. You're welcome. Our own one and only river goddess is in the house. Greetings to you. It's a bomb madam. I see you. Chino Gabriel. We don't listen to Mas Namakano under custody of the zoo unless he is free. They staff everything, mobile man careful. Okay, they staff everything. I'm not gonna say much, but some of I hate when people use pure clean heart of PM and his genuineness to to protect criminality, because when you say that, I understand what they're saying. Like I said, not on everything. You have sense, right? You have sense. So there's some message that you question, no matter whether Mastercard is in DSS or not. There's something. If Mastercard come out and say that anybody trying to do something to achieve Biafra, the person is not for him, the person is against him, that he don't support anybody, Biafra must come through him alone. Would you? Doesn't matter when he made the message, with the statement, or where he made it, because within you, you already know that your brain should tell you that that is very wrong. Doesn't matter where the message is coming from. That is unacceptable. Normally, you don't need to say, "Well, let me obey because it's from Mastercard." Oh, let me not obey because it's in DSS. What about your common sense? What is your sense telling you? It's only when your senses cannot comprehend the message that you begin to, as you're going to use that kind of excuse. Oh, he's in DSS, I cannot obey him. When PM used it, he used it very, very, very well, and that he was right. But people that are committing crime now, telling you that PM is in chain and Mastercard is in chain, therefore another leader must emerge. When you ask them where are you getting your backup from, they will tell you from the charter. When they go through charter, they couldn't see, they tell you that it's from bylaw. Then what is bylaw? Who created bylaw? Bylaw was created by Ogenkere, because the constitution and charter, which they told you that everything lies on, could not even validate Ogenkere from from all his action, not even the recent action, from him informing, pushing everybody that he want to be APM, and he created bylaw where he paid $20,000 to make that bylaw as a law, ignoring the constitution, ignoring the charter. When you ask his followers, they will tell you that you don't use constitution when you are not totally free. You don't use the constitution, then you have charter. So what the charter said about you having disturbing people, that you want to be APM and ATM, and now you want to become a prime minister. Is that what your charter said? No, it's not charter. We are working from bylaw. Who created bylaw? I can bribe people now and say, okay, later that I'm creating bylaw, and that bylaw will say that if COS DPM refuse to, if she did not start fundraising every sharp 7 p.m. different time, if she try it 3 times, that kind of report will not invade and express. That kind of report will not become the DPM surrogate just overnight. And who created this law? Of course, kind report and my clique. I just called some of my cabals. We come together and decided that every Saturday, 7 p.m. if the government did not start fundraising on time, if 5 minutes late, if they try 3 consecutive times, in fact 3 months, Kai report to become DPM. That's exactly what Odekere is doing with his aggregate bylaw. Bylaw. Okay, one of the most difficult jobs to do is to work as a saboteur. Like, I'm talking about shameless one. There's versions of saboteurs. Saboteurs behind the scene. Saboteurs, not just because they want to sabotage, but they're doing it because that's what they do for a living. You know what I mean? Just a moment. All right, sorry about that. So let me continue with the comment section. Let me continue from that. And we have Anayochuku. And we have Igwe, I see you. Anthony, you are welcome, Anthony. This is your name. This one get as a bio. Let me call you Leonard. You see value. I don't know. My name is too long. I don't know this. I don't know this one. Igwe again. Although you said, let me read your comments since I cannot read your email out. He said, good evening, Biafran. Good evening, Maze Kai. Good evening to you. Igwe said, greeting, Kai. It is Maze Igwe Ekweme. Okay. You're welcome, one name, na you. Because Mommy goes actually go here, not Elevate Energy. I see you. I see energy. Chinon. So Gabriel Maze was betrayed by DOS. In my powerless yet. Messages are coming from us to believe. Hello. He said the hell no. It's good to hell no, my dear. Madam Origin is in the house. Hello, everyone. I am lawyer. I greet everyone in the house. Thank you so much, Madam Origin. And not even all guy, all the Goroganama. He said, ask Ogenkere, who are the committee that draft this his bylaw? I know the committee, my brother, his left hand and the son of Barawa. His left and right hand. That's the committee. He got committee inaugurated as a president. And they had the 50. This is a man bragging that 50 million voted. He's not telling that he's elected as a president by 50 people. From 50 million that cast the vote for self-referendum, and now he's now prime minister with the 50 people voted for him, and zero person counted it. What an election! I got result before the election. They wo mazikai ihoma merege. Oh, ya can't say kwa keta. I'm not going to go na never. Ihoma merege, my sister. Ihoma merege. Me kwele so no game. Me romo Biafra nina. Ihoma mere all were mini Biafrans exactly. Thank you so much. And we have Amechi Machi Bossa. Okay, these are. He said, good evening, happy Sunday, Mazekai. Happy Sunday to you, Igwe, Namio. I see you. We have Victoria Weke, our sister. Our master professor now was my mother, boy, Kaja. Our sister Kaja. Victoria Weke, I greet you. We are still here always. Yes, so my dear. Thank you so much. And Chinon, so Gabriel. Yeah, the last person to make a comment here, he said, President Donald Trump, may Elohim strengthen him and his family. He said. So, my people, let's listen to this message. Then we now have, if you have something to say, we'll say. All right?
Of freedom. My name is MNK Jofo. I am one of the lawyers to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And my friend here, Patrick Agazie, also one of the lawyers to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are in Sokoto State, where we had extensive discussion with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu concerning his appeal and other matters. He has information and directives to all of us of freedom. One is that from now henceforth, nobody should castigate the Directorate of State, otherwise known as the DOS. The DOS is his structure, his brainchild, and must be respected by all and sundry. He also directs that AVID, the Rising Sun, ambassadors of self-determination must be respected by all and sundry. He specifically mentioned the following persons: Dr. Sylvester Onya, Evans Mwankwo, Maxwell Dede, who are his very close associates and leaders and members of the bodies mentioned above. He strongly directs that nobody should castigate members of his family from now henceforth. Whoever attacks the DOS, Avid, Rising Sun, Ambassadors of Self-Determination, Dr. Sylvester Onya, Evans Mwankwo, Maxwell Dede, or members of his family attacks Mazi Nnamdi Kanu personally, and such person will not be forgiven. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu equally directs that all must be at peace with each other, that this is a critical time for consolidation of all efforts to achieve the purpose of the struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also states that he acknowledges the commitment and efforts of all the other groups who are too numerous to be mentioned. He acknowledges all your efforts, he appreciates all your effort, and asks that you all be focused and committed to the essence of the struggle.
Now, this is the contradictory part of the whole thing. All right? I don't know why I have this kind of feeling that something is wrong with the entire message. I don't know why, because it doesn't make any sense to me. I understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would like to, he won't condemn, I'm not expecting him to condemn the US at this present time. No. Nobody will do that. Unless if you're not smart, if you're not intelligent, how can you come out like you're saying in detention or in prison? You cannot just condemn your group. It's a very difficult thing to do. I don't understand. He said people should cease from attacking the US. These are two things here. Is he saying that out of love, or you just want everything to be on, you just want to put them, in check, or try to let them just expose themselves? If that is true, you don't need to bother about them exposing themselves. They have done that so many times. Everything he said there, this one he said just now, because I've not watched it to the end. I won't lie to you. I don't know what he will say next. But from what he said now to where we are now, I disagree on one thing: the issue of the US. Now, let me tell you I don't want to use the word hate. My problem with US is very simple. I'm not saying you should not, as the US member, as our organization, I'm not saying you should not attack people the way you guys do, like verbal attack, condemning people, blackmailing people. That's in your DNA. Continue with that. But I have issue with you demanding for people to be in prison, detained, jailed, to the extent that you guys used to do it behind. You have proved that everything people say about you guys do it by stepping in the Finland soil, sat down, testified against PM. That's the height of it. People say that you guys bury people alive. People say at least, no, I don't know, that you guys do buy people. Anybody that living list to PM in your camp, you plot and execute the person. Some people say that you guys poison people. Those ones is all that allegedly. I'm not sure whether it's true or not. I don't know. But people, when people begin to say this kind of thing, that's in every room. You maybe have truth in that. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I'm not here to tell you that I witnessed, I verified, I don't verify anything, please. The issue of buying people, I don't know. But that's what they said. That back then in ESN, if they notice that you do talk to PM, you will not go out from that camp alive. That is the level of hatred they had on PM. If that is true, that is a different thing. But if not, let it just be. That's why I'm not going to capitalize on it, because it is not my. I can only tell you, I want to judge with one I have seen, and that is your presence in Finland. You guys went to Finland to testify against PM. Despite all we have seen on social media, you guys saying about him, and there's he worked with the Turbo boy. Turbo paid him to destroy Igbo land. He's the genesis of this security in Igbo land. Our land had been peaceful, if not PM. He's the one that says it at home, and that's because of him. Military begin to form checkpoint, and people are disappearing and kidnapped because of at home. Ekpa Salmon is the one that's doing it. He's working with the federal government to make sure Igbo is not unbearable. People saying all those things are those you used to share videos and pictures of military Operation Pato Dance, Crocodile Smile, version of Mazamagano home, by people in Headbridge on a chat, by people in primary school, in MNK, in Enugu State, by people in so many places. These guys witnessed those claims. Even in Port Harcourt, Trump protests, people that protested, in celebration with Trump's, election when he won the first time. They buy people for just because of that. Not even about Biafra Counsel. These US kept they have the record of military operation as federal government, Nigerian government operation in our land. They have all those things. Then because of PM, they use cleaner and wipe all of them. Begin to level out everything against PM. They started keeping documentation on how to prove themselves in Finland courts, which Nigerian they taught Nigerian government what Tomato did. People that actually, gave them that idea is DS. What you see that happened in Mazaganon court case is a replicant of what DS Igbo people who want to get away PM, not even get away, they just want to buy him. Forget about the kind of prison. The target was to execute him, to buy him, to eliminate him. Before his arrest, before Samonekpa's arrest, the different prime minister, he said something before then that there are series of attempts to execute him. I don't know how many of you watch that is broadcast. He doesn't say it 1, 2, or 3. He mentioned people that are coming to Finland, they bounce back, and people that are trying to, that he already got your information, he tell that you are coming to Finland to commit terrorism on him and all that you won't succeed. How many of you, please, let it not be as if I'm the one cooking it up. PM said it many times in his broadcast then, before their joint attack on him. Because why I call it joint attack? Because the attack actually started from US. Then now they have to drag Nigerian government. Nigerian government couldn't get it done. They have to use great ministerial position, ministerial appointment to get it done. That is where Bianca Ono joined with another person that many people don't want to talk about, which is Master Namakano's wife, Uche Chikano. They collaborated to get it done on behalf of federal government. Before the court case, people say that US are the one, they are submitting documents, they are submitting file, they are the one giving proofs. When Finland journalists or Finland government went to Igbo land to do a kind of survey, just to survey around, to see what is going on, to hear from people, because the allegation they put on PM is that he's forcing people to stay at home. Because they are aware of Finland government going to East, they prepare their own people in East, waiting for Finnish government with that genuine Biafran, knowing that they welcome them and they stage them, they deceive them. Finland went back with a negative report. Then PM, of course, countered it, but countering it in Finland is different from countering it from home. Because it will appear as if common man is angry with your sit at home, that you are actually forcing it on them. The same people organize, because imagine when I said, how many of you remember the famous video of group of people who wear masks destroying basket of okra in one lonely, empty place, aka local market, according to the US. That's what they want us to believe. There is a local market somewhere in Biafra land. That one farmer who are just struggling to survive, that she cannot do, the farmer cannot even have 1 square meal without selling something from his farm produce. He must go to market to sell before he can buy something to feed his family or her family. They said that one bag, I think 3 baskets of okra, they just put it there. These guys invested money to get this basket of okra and put it in one lonely place where there's nobody, because they cannot bribe people to start running as if they're shooting movie. So they have to look for an empty market, a lonely place. I don't know, very, very dry place. The only thing in the entire market is basket of 3 okra, 3 or 4 okra. No other seller, no other item, nothing, just empty table. Okay, empty table everywhere. They use 2 by 2, matching those basket of okra. They stage manage it as one of the PM atrocities against our people. You don't know how hard US fought to make sure that PM is behind bar. You don't understand. They invested a lot of money, energy. You know why I'm reminding you this? All this thing happened just to make sure that they are being proved. In the word of why is such a, they want to, she called it that she been vindicated. They just want to vindicate their claim that PM is against anti-Igbo and anti-Igbo progress and prosperity and all that. Hold on, I'm coming. Just a moment. All right. I think it is now is right time for you to like the video. Yes. If you have forgotten it, let me remind you. I think this is the right time for you to click on the like button and do justice to that. So, PM Martin McCannell saying that people should not attack or insult or discuss DOS that is strange to me. Very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. But am I going to take it serious? No. I'm not. Personally, I will not. I will not stop talking about DS if I want. And that is not disobedient to Martin McCannell's order. Let's not forget that nobody actually forced me to support Martin McCannell. Martin McCannell is, I believe from my own angle, nobody preached to me. I listened to him. I felt okay. I'm contented with his message of knowing who we are. He never preached you should go after any tribe, like they're actually painting it to be. The same thing that the US is doing to make sure that Samonepa, the Prime Minister, is being kept somewhere. They have done that on PM, on Master Makano, down with that number. I'm a kind of person that don't forget how I climb a tree. I don't forget when I climb a tree. So coming down, I don't need your advice. So I don't need anybody's advice on telling me who to support, what to support. First and foremost, you have to identify what you want. You have to agree on what you want. Then you cannot go for that. Does that make sense to you? You have to understand, ask yourself, what do I actually want? Why am I here? Am I here for what? What am I actually doing here? What do I want? Then, hearing Master kind of preaching, you can see a man that understands his problem. And he knew that many people have the same similar problem, but they don't understand their problem. He devoted his time to preach for you to actually know your problem. That's all he did, aka creating awareness. He created awareness and make you to understand your problem. Some of us believe that picking the wrong leadership governor is the problem of everybody. It's not. Some believe the reason why people are suffering because these leaders are in one coven of darkness that they are being told not to do anything good for people. No. The structure is your problem. The foundation of everything is your problem. No, Master Khan did not force anybody to go and talk to me to support him. The question is, what was that thing that he was doing? What is that thing that Master Kanu was doing that actually make you to say, this is my leader? Did he, bribe you or ask you to register as a member before you notice that he's a good man? No. He was preaching truth, my people. Truth. Master Kanu is embodiment of truth. That's all. He's just carrying truth. The waka. Guinness rules of ego. Obu need is empty. Your own bag of truthfulness is empty. He will fill you with the truth, with that truthfulness, and automatically you'll be impregnated with what? Truth. Anyone that come against you is anti-truth. So how can Master Kanu now turn 360 and said, don't rebuke those ungodly people? Come on. If he said that for a different reason, there's no problem. There's no problem. If you listen to the Lord Loneka Chimezie or whatever she called herself, there's a part where she said in that video that Master Kanu told her that some of the US are compromised. Did he mention those ones that are compromised? No. How can you not separate those that are compromised and from those who are not compromised? You get the point now. Anybody that claims that PM is a problem, that person, believe you me, that person also behind his mind, behind the camera, he's also believing that Master Kanu is the problem. Do you understand? Let me repeat myself. Anybody that is shouting, my criminal, you are the problem. Anybody saying that also put Master Kanu in the same category. That he's not saying it now is because to him or to her is not yet time. There's no way you appreciate PM and you appreciate Master Kanu and hate PM. No. I listened to Master Prophets trying to also group PM with the DOS. I see that as an act of ignorance, because if you know who DOS, if you know who they are, you can see that they are just, PM and the DOS is just like a night and day. You can see the difference. It's very, very huge. Very, 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 very huge. The difference is not here. Okay? It's too much. Too much. Now let's go back to the video.
From now henceforth, anybody who comes to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is forbidden from making public broadcasts or discourse as to the outcome of their meetings. If he has a message, the message will be sent to whoever is directly affected. But for the purposes of making public statements, he has restricted it to his lawyers only, or a man powerful. He has also stated that nobody has ever paid money to see him from his inquiries, and that visiting him is not a money-making venture for anybody. Whoever wants to visit him should follow the established protocol of the Sokoto Correctional Facility, which is you bring your means of identification, your passport photograph, then you come to the Sokoto Correctional Center where you'll be given a form to fill, and with that form, the correctional facility officers will screen you and give to him for his final approval. He says that it is false and unfounded that people collect money to facilitate visitations, and that we should ask whoever has made that allegation how much such a person paid to see him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu expresses disappointment that those who are supposed to foster harmony are sowing seeds of discord, that such persons should desist from such acts, as it is inimical to his stay in detention and inimical to the struggle.
Now, this message is actually going to Lolo Neka Chimezie, the woman who came out and began to vomit nonsense just to favor the same DOS. What DOS is good at working behind, they are very good at blackmailing people. They are very good at deceiving people, trying to pretend to become who they are not. That is their job. They know how to do it perfectly. So they connive with the law of Chime. For her to come out and say what she said, there's no other place that she gathered her information, or whoever that sent her, not from DOS camp. When you talk about DOS, it comprises of Master Nakano's wife, some of the people who claim they are former lawyer to Master Nakano, or maybe present one. Those who believe that Master Nakano that they are the heartbeat of Master Nakano, who are forcing themselves to Master Nakano, and all the people that are claiming they support Biafra movement and everything, but they hit someone by Biafra Prime Minister. This is an element of DOS. So DOS is not the name of any one person. It's just like putting them in one basket. Both of them don't even believe. So many of them don't believe in Nigerian disintegration. They want to form a pressure group using Master Nakano to create that kind of awareness and turn around to rubbish Master Nakano's intention and his genuineness, because they believe that Master Nakano cannot do it alone without them. So from time to time, they always want to checkmate on Master Nakano just to drag him to mud. But let's not forget that their friends have known them. Their friends know what they want. They know who is for them. That's the one thing. That's where all of them undermining the strength of their friends. To them, it just like once they say it, it just be like what is going on. Like how northern politicians control the marriage. Bring your plate, your babia. Just bring your babia plate. Come to one Sadiki house or one Emir house. They begin to dish food, and after that, give them 10 naira. They go. If they tell them to go and do this, they will do it. Our people are not like that. That's where they're getting it all wrong. But guess what? Master Nakano sending this kind of warning to that woman is very, very good. Very, very, very good. So she has exposed herself beyond human comprehension. She went too far. Because some people that have hot temper, if you tell them your problem, they want to fight that problem. They want to carry it more than you that is on the problem. They actually deceive her, I believe, or maybe she actually knew what she was doing. They told her everything. She want to act, she want to become the mouthpiece of the DOS. Today, how far? She have actually shot herself on her leg because she have destroyed herself just because of that singular act.
Anybody who comes to see him should, from now henceforth, cease making public broadcasts except you are his lawyer. He has directed that all must maintain decorum, must maintain unity of purpose, and must be focused on the purpose for which he is in detention.
Master Professor in one of his broadcasts actually made it clear that when Master Nakano, that woman, Lord Chimese, because to see Master Nakano, they have to be 3 people. They go in 3. Like not one person go, another person come. 3 people will go. 3 people will go. So when they went there, the woman just dominated their time. She don't want other people to talk. She was one part, kind of interrogating Master Nakano for not just reason. The Master Nakano was just a kind of listening to her, Master Nakano listened to her more than doing the talking. She's the one doing the talking, and Master Nakano was listening. Then after everything, when she left, Master Nakano began to nod his head. Like to show disappointment on her. She don't even know. So, and the Master Prophet said it before this press release, meaning that everything she said there is nonsense. Pure nonsense. You think that DOS will be happy hearing what Master said now? I don't think so, because the agenda of DOS is totally different. The ideology is different from the one of Mazorgan and what Biafran believe that Mazorgan stands for. And Mazorgan have known this. That's not the fact. He knew that these people are actually not for him. They have different ideology. He's aware of it. Let's continue.
My friend Patrick Agazie will continue.
All right, thank you. And a quick one. In addition to the message already given, or the message is already given, MNK hereby directs that Lolo Nekachimezie ceases to make utterances about his person, about his detention, in general about his matter. MNK states that he gave no directions to her to make any public statement on his behalf. And MNK urges the public to discountenance the radio broadcast, press interview, and correspondences being issued by her. And again, it is unfounded that the family of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the special counsel, Aloy Ejinako, has turned the visitation of MNK to be transactional. Personally, MNK has conducted an investigation and found that to be false, as being peddled by a lot of people out there. This is an avenue to debunk such an unfounded allegation, and the propounders, as he has directed, should seek psychiatric examination, because there is an established protocol for visitation, which is administrative. If you comply with the protocol, you will see him. If you do not comply with the protocol, you will not see him. Thank you.
So you heard it there. You heard everything, right? Just to rubbish what that woman vomited from her. Because with that, okay, now let me ask you: do you need Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Do you need Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to tell you that what that woman said there is out of context? That she's not representing anybody. What she said there is totally out of line. You don't need anybody. At least I'm one of those who actually who reacted on it when the whole thing, surfaced. Many of you watched that our live broadcast, and what I said there is not in line with what Mazen Kanu is saying. That this thing now, this one is speaking for herself. I actually gave advice in that my live broadcast, and I said, if that is the case, if they have decided to fight Mazen Kanu's family like this, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu family should not just relent. They should not just start panicking. They don't need to start panicking. All they need is to, try their best to contact the USB government, contact real Biafrans. Other than by that, those who don't believe in that IPB should be converted to pressure group or political party in Nigeria, because that is what many people who claim DOS actually believe on. That is why anytime they are having election in Nigeria, they will come out. Mazen Kanu will say election boycott. They will say no. Mazen Kanu will say they will tell their friends, don't go, don't vote, boycott the election, which is civil disobedience. It's not a crime. Let's not forget that one. It's not a crime. No. That they are conducting it. He does say, Mazen Kanu did not say, go and buy INEC officials. Go and buy police. No. He said just that, enjoy your offense, Sarah. He never called for people to revolt against Nigerian states that are conducting the election. He just said, don't go and vote. Let them sit in the primary school where they normally sit, waiting for people to come and pretend they're voting while they actually do this election. He said, don't go out, don't do anything. Civil disobedience. The people from the US will then go to him and say, no, go, Todd. Let's go and vote. That's why that means every time the master made that order, that minute they will say, okay, that after duly, deliberation, after consultation, it is important that I hear from the people that people say they should go out and vote. Not one, not two. That's why Master saw those things. He said, I cannot, because imagine you have multitudes of people. Ordinary, ordinary civil disobedience. They will all add voice against you, against your order. They will say, no, we should go out and vote. Master will be like, he will turn around and look at the so-called hardcore Biafrans, hardcore. He can't even count up to 3 people. And he knew that for him to do something tangible, he must have that kind of people with that mindset, at least 100. That's why he said that I need 100 men. After having millions of people singing his name, chanting, marching on the street, he's still looking for 100 men. In his absence, it has been proven that he don't even have 20 men. Did I say 20? He don't even have 10. You don't even have 10. You need 100 men and you don't have 10. You can see the gap, right? You see, anybody that know what I'm saying now, we never condemn Mazokano of anything that happened in the past. Like some people say, Mazokano, the money he made, they contribute. He used the money, he reached himself. He can't even do this. He can't even do that. The people that started this are Yorubas. I watched a video of Adiola back then. When military started mounting checkpoint before the invasion of Mazamukana's house, one of the videos, was trending, and it happened that they showcased the road that leads to Mazamukana's house. It is not well, built. They have some, gallop and whatever they call, bad road. And with the red soil and sand and all that. It's not tied. Adela was like, oh, how can you say you're fighting for your people? Even the road that leads to your house, you cannot even fix it. Now, that statement simply means trying to undermine the strength of Mazin American, that he's not able to give you that good governance. Adola said that in one of his videos. I just used red pen and circle that because I knew that what she was trying to do is to plant the seed of hate on those who may not understand the condition our people find themselves in. Adola herself, no, she's aware, she knew what she was doing, but typical Afanja, you do that, you say that. She don't represent Yorubas, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Yorubas are, but you know what I mean. We also have people like that in Igbo land. Very, very bad one. People that will tell the master need to be hanged by him so that some of them even a gospel preacher, pastor, reverend. One is now prophesying. Honestly, one of my friends said that it is now time for people to pity God. That we know normally we say God to pity us or have mercy on us. That it should be the reverse is not the case. We are the one to pity God, because what we are doing to God these days is too much. It's unbearable, which is true. So I am happy with the message. I'm not happy with the message. Why? Because I don't anything about DOS. No. You cannot travel to Finland, allow camera on your face, holding Biafran costume. Some of them will put on their scarf, their bellet and whatever, their bangle on their hands and everything, Biafran color, and they are there to do what? Testify against PM Samanepa. That is a sacrilege. Like, this is another can and they're doing that. They will turn around and tell the member that I am doing it for Yendu. How? You are doing that for Yendu. You submitted document. that sit at home is forbidding something, that you cannot just sit at home. How can a better man? Somebody who don't know him, who is him, or who is him? You don't. Nobody know his picture. Citizen observer, a mega gift. You don't even hear his voice. Not just hide your face. So even Biafra United look so honorable than them. At least Biafra United, you know his voice. Those ones don't want you to hear their voice, let alone their face again. It is easy for you to see God than them. That's how bad and they want to. These are people talking about freedom. Freedom. They are the ones that are working hard. That Oyendu is their leader. Just think about it. Crazy people. Very, very crazy. Anyway, that is the message from Mazakano's lawyer and what they said, Mazakano said and all that. We are moving to Ugo 247 and Obinos Aganobi. Yes, you know my own. I know they like to go offline. You know, when this kind of matter begin to surface, somehow we normally deal with it just to get it done the way it's supposed to be. Just a moment. Am I having issue with my login or what? Just a moment. Let me log in. Let me log into my account, please. I don't know why the whole thing signed me out. I don't know why the whole thing signed me out. I'm trying to see why. Because that's what hackers do. That's what they do. Okay, just a moment. Let me figure things out. Just a moment.
Wake up, call Nnamdi Kanu, say my people are being marginalized. You went to kidnapping in Kenya. The same thing Sunday Boy is fighting for, the same thing Aziz is fighting for, the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. So why is Nnamdi Kanu different that you sentence him? You are beating the drum that you cannot dance. And when it comes, I and you will be here. The way you call Igbo said, Igbo never opened their mouth to say Lagos is no man's land. That word was spoken by Alhaji Lateef Jakande, the former executive governor of Lagos State. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He said it wasn't Igbo people. Let Igbo breathe. Igbo this, Igbo that, Igbo this, Igbo that. What is wrong? You go to Ondo, go to all this northern part of Nigeria, go and see what the Igbo people do there. Go to Kano, go to Futawa Baliwa Square, go to Tafa Baliwa Street, go to Southern Kaduna, Kafansha, Kagoro, Gidanwaya, Godogodo, Mancho, go and see. In my state, in Ondo, come and see what Igbo people are doing there. Igbo people, they will turn desert to the city. But what do? I'm a Yoruba man. When Yoruba make money in abroad, they go home, they say Lela Bosimioko, but anywhere Igbo man find themselves, that is where they belong. They build the place. So until you realize that your politician, Igbo has no problem. And I can tell you, if they separate themselves today, me and you, we are here. But why are you still afraid of giving them? Look at me, screen record me. I don't care. I'm a typical Omo Yoruba ni mi, abi mi londo, mo dagba sondo. Let me tell you my pedigree nondo. Emi Omo Lujo mo dobori so de owo pa. So me not think say na one Igbo guy dey talk. And I've been in this job of military for 35 years. I have 2 years to go. So until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, that Igbo is not our problem, but the politician, your vice president today, these are the people that started Boko Haram, Kasim Shettima, himself and Modu Sharif. But today is your vice president. Your president's son sitting one by one with Gumi, eating cola. He didn't say anything, but you keep mentioning Igbo, 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 Igbo. You push Igbo people to the wall, and that's why they went back. Look, moderator, I'm really hot. Let me stop here because I'm beginning to.
My Yoruba brothers, una good morning, no. Let me use an Yoruba intonation to greet you this morning. Benny, good morning. Caro. Ndị be anyị si n'oge onye ji teta ụla bụ ụtụtụ ya. When you wake up, it becomes your own morning. So I'm laughing because I'm beginning to see that what we are running away from is what is actually happening these days. And ndị Igbo kwuru okwu si na amaji esiri isi puo osi ọdụ puo. In case you don't understand the idiom or the proverb, it means that if the yam
Okay, let's move to another thing like I promised you. I saw this post, as you can see here, from Go247. From Go247. I tried my best to scroll down to see who is the author, the writer, because normally he will put Obino Zaganobi at the end of the the write-up. There's nobody, he did not put anybody here. Nobody. But I still believe it's Obina that dropped this nonsense. Now, pay attention here. He says, he said, on dear Ngozi or Abeze. On dear means that somebody who is not dear to you. Opposite of it, like you want to say my dear, and that person, you don't see the person as your dear. You don't say on dear Ngozi or Abeze. This blatant insubordination of yours is calculated, relentless campaign to erase every trace of Simon Ekpa's footprints and legacy. We ultimately fell. Mark my words. I hope is he coming out? Let me confirm first. Is he coming out? Okay. You are seeing it. You are seeing it, right? Okay. It won't be fair. It won't be far easy for a camel. It will be far easier for a camel to pass through the eyes of a needle than for you and your fellow USB arches to succeed in these treacherous schemes. Treacherous schemes. Honestly, I calm myself down. I remove sentiment within me. I want to try my best to figure out where Biafrans, USB government are getting it wrong. What is that thing? Genuinely, I want to know. I want to know. And I want you watching this or gonna watch it later. Please free your mind. Let us process it. Let us actually go through it. Is there anywhere? What is that thing? Because for someone to say treacherous, what is treachery about this? When you say scheme, it's something that you organize, you planned, and you execute it. You are doing it deliberately. You know what you want to do. You know what you are doing. It is just like something that you created. You want it to be that way. You are working towards it, and you are getting it that way. I've tried to understand that thing. I couldn't lay my hands on anything. And I believe that many of you may feel like I feel. What is that thing? I'm not saying you should feel. Don't bring sentiment. Let us be real. Is there anything? Is it issue of army? We know what happened and what we know what happened. Is it issue of appointment? We actually know what happened. We know the issue of resignation and sacking. What is that thing that made this guy to say what he said here? And I will leave it for you because honestly, I couldn't lay hand on anything. I couldn't lay hand on anything, and I want you to let me know later when we open our line. He said, achieve this message today. I assure you, you will not get a happy ending. That sounds like a threat, but let's continue. Even the shameless traitor, Ogechukwu Nkere, had the audacity to crawl out of hiding, declared himself Prime Minister of the Brigade Arches, and attempt to unseat Simon Ekpa. Tried to unseat Simon Ekpa. He was eventually exposed for the from the pretender he is. But you have been plotting in the shadows, rebelling against Simon Ekpa behind closed doors. Don't deceive yourself for a second. You have no chance of success. Your disgrace and downfall will send shockwaves through every ear that hears of it. You can keep pouring money into empty-headed puppets like Kelena TV, that incoherent clown Rose Biafra, to whitewash your treacherous image. But hear this clearly. You are dancing on the road. You are dancing on the razor's edges. Okay? You shamelessly shut down the original new mandate, original new dimension mandate, the one directly associated with PM Simon Ekpa. Now you have conveniently launched your own version, rebranded as the real new dimension mandate under your USB outfit. Okay. Now, if this is what you call the treacherous and all these things, I don't see any reason for what you're saying. First and first, every leader will set the table the way it will suit him or her. That's the normal thing. If you have ever lead, let's say, age group meeting, or maybe lead any church organization, on your school days, you happen to lead any group, you understand that once you become a leader, you would like to do some changes. Some may start by latecomers. If the people are coming late and you are taxing them maybe 100 naira, or 20 naira, 50 naira, you know what I mean? You may come up with 1,500 just to discourage people from coming late. You must also put a kind of law that if you want to be absent in the meeting, you have to give us 1 week notice. Once is the week that we are going to have our meeting, no more excuse, unless it is something that warrants people's health or death. That we also need doctors' reports, that kind of thing. You may come up with that kind of idea. I'm just giving you an idea on how to. You don't expect any leader to come up and say, okay, I'm not going to change it, I'm just here. Just like Mumu. No, you have to touch one. That's normal thing. But let the touching not go beyond human control. Let it not go beyond the expectation. Let it not be that hefty one. Now, when you see people using this as an excuse, oh, how can you change the mandate A, the mandate B? The question is, if you put the money in that account, for example, because I don't know this about this account, about the mandate. I don't know. I won't lie. I'm just trying to pretend that what he said is true. I just want to pretend that what he said is true, which could be a very big lie. Like many of them do lie, of course. Are they not the one that told us that PM did not send anything like surrogacy? That she just formed it. Oh, she's acting on her own. We know that those things are lies. We know, but I just want to be in that level for you to understand my take on this. If there's any change in the account, They have to use the account that will facilitate what they want to do to make it work faster. There's no point. There's no point. Is there anybody that under the old mandate we are talking about that is complaining? That, or is there anything that they used to do from the money in the old account they're not doing now? What is your problem? But they have to use all this because they are finding a way to become relevant, disgracing themselves, putting themselves in a very tight corner. Massacre report. Believe me, these hulukus that are talking trash will definitely end in shame. Nico, I see you. A lot of people on the comment section. Triple M, I can see you, and we'll have a certain here. I just put my eyes on the comment section now. So many people, please don't see that I ignore you. I was not even focusing on that window. Triple M say greetings to you, all genuine friends. Greetings to you. I see you, Triple M. And there's no way speaking the truth. Triple M, what happened to your spanner? What happened to your spanner? Oh, are you using different accounts? I use different account. I can see that you are not. If not that I marked this your name, I wouldn't have known that you are the one. Nelson Mark, I greet you, Nelson Mark. Olewe. Triple M. Just a moment. Triple M. Okay. Triple M, if you are still here, I want to see your comment again. Let me see your comment again. Moneyman, our own brother Daniel. Daniel is here. Daniel, I see you. Osola, I greet you. You're welcome. Triple M, what came up now? You're not here. They brought mediocres to USB cabinet and DPM cleaned up their nonsense. Triple, you are no longer here, I believe. Let me see your comment if you are still here. Don't tell me you just drop a comment and map a proposal. I don't have a conductor here. I'm not coming if many knows here. Anyway, let's continue. I'm just joking, please. Dr. Abez, COS DPM is 100% far ahead of them. That is Nico. I greet you, one mother. I greet you. You're not far from the truth. Now, you are sabotaging. Okay, you said you are stabbing Simon Ekpa. I'm reading from here. You are stabbing Simon Ekpa in the back with surgical precision. All the funds donated through the previous new mandate for PM's legal defense, not a kobo has been accounted for or remitted to his attorney. The question you should ask is it about his attorney, or is there no other person that can do that and that you think that attorney will do? Lead. You come and lead. You don't want. Oh yeah. Nobody's dragging anything because you guys have actually gone to form your own group. And the only thing that you guys are lacking there is somebody that will lead. You left USB government because you don't like the leadership there. Okay. Then you have now fall back. You can now do your own thing. You can now act the way you want. You cannot be a leader and show the friends that which USB government leadership are not getting right. You also don't want to lead from your own angle. What is the point? The easiest way to drag her down and put her down, like Lazuba said, is to come up and start leading, show the friends a very unique way to lead and execute that thing that she couldn't do. Therefore, we now see how smart and how intelligent you are. That nobody can compare your smartness with that of COS or that of USB government. Therefore, of course, we follow you. But guess what? Next thing, you are looking for whom to blame. and how to drag people down when you can't stand. The question is, if you end up pulling the person down, will you stand to replace the person? Let's continue. For people, when I say PM, I'm talking about the follow deep. Man, I swear, if people anybody for Madrid and we fall back and we decide to fall. From fall back, we decide to dig more hole to fall in. Without any hope of coming back. Since the unlawful detention and the conviction of Maazin Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, you and your kind have turned the Biafran movement into a personal money-making enterprise. They said this to PM. Why is it that Biafran, have you asked yourself how this guy can afford Chivas and red wine in every broadcast? What kind of a leader is that? They said that to PM. You know what I mean? They said it. So we are. That's why I said that job of Sabo is no longer easy. It's one of the most difficult things to do. In case if you want to become a Sabo tomorrow, remember it is not easy. One of the most difficult jobs to do. One of the most difficult jobs to do is to volunteer yourself as a saboteur in this present time. All the difficult, all the loophole, cheap material that you guys would have used have been exhausted by DOS. They have used it and they use it carelessly. They use it wrongly. So all this coming out and the post is actually reminding us of this of yesterday from DOS and the camp against PM. We know how the whole thing worked. Imagine creating a group and then demand for every intending member to be paying you $400 monthly. You have turned Biafran agitation into money-making venture. But let's see just how far this greed will carry you. This ego Wugachanda. Oh, he's here, this guy nobody here. And the same person questioning where is the money donated for PM legal fee and all that. The person have never, ever tell us or mention the amount generated from that. Since you know how much is involved, you should also know the amount. Now we are talking about creating accounts and ask people that anybody that want to join will be paying $400 monthly. And Biafran decided to do that, and they pay you. The question is, who is in the USB government that stands as an eye to those moronic people that are acting as if they know when they know nothing? Somebody is somewhere dragging them to, leaking information to them. My question is, who is that person? I don't know if you follow what I'm saying. Who is the person? Anyway, if you get boogies, what baffles me most is how your destroyers kept lying to yourself, convincing one another that neither Kanu nor Simon will ever walk free again. Therefore, you can dismantle everything they labored and sacrificed to build. I swear to you, their freedom will hit you like a thunderbolt. Keep trying. Your time is running out. Okay? Okay, don't play this post. We'll go 247. We'll go 247. Is he the writer? No. Because maybe after my video, I believe, I'm not sure. Because I hammered on them sharing what Obina wrote. Maybe they're now trying to erase Obina's name from the writer. But this time, like Obina's are going to be, of course, I believe. So you no longer put in Obina's are going to be here. He's not claiming the writer. Good. That's what men do. You don't need to hide somewhere and say what they want to say. Here he shared this one. Okay, let me go back. This is where is this one? Just a moment. Please, just a moment. I am going to. I click on something. I don't want to show dead body, please. I don't want to show dead body. Let me go back a little bit. You people know, you know my take, right? On all this nonsense. You cannot just eat your cake and have it, my people. You can't eat your cake and have it. If you are tired from government, you said you resign, behave like somebody who have resigned. Behave like one. That's what is expected of you. Comport yourself, be coordinated. Don't go, out. Don't go out and begin to yap nonsense. It's not going to end well. I keep on saying this. Or crazy boy. Or in Namake Wagi, joy. I know what I'm saying. This is still early stage, to compare this media war and attack, verbal attack that you guys are pushing. It's not a good idea. I said it many times. Now this is a real new mandate, a real new dimension mandate, according to Ugotu 47 and his write-up. It says Biafrans that wishes to be part of the new dimension mandate should join with this link. Okay, there is a minimum monthly donation of $400 to be part of the special group. For if you're a Biafran and you want to be, you know yourself, you are financially okay, people have not heard your voice, nobody knows anything about you, and you want to be part of this group, they will let us just do the awareness while we go thinking that this is to discourage Biafrans. Any genuine Biafran that saw this group, you will even love CS more. You know why? Because you cannot do anything with that fund. Forget about Nana Makwanjakario. You can't do anything with that fund. So fighting this kind of idea from USB government is just like fighting those who 4 PM for IOU loan. Those who 4 PM for 4 PM that he demand that people. There's another group that PM formed that are paying I think $1,000. I've forgotten amount. There's a one amount fixed during time of PM. Some people 4 PM for that. Now, if you find yourself, if you are with PM during those times, and now you are now fighting COS now, the same pattern. You are not only a treacherous human being, you are a demonic being. Your own hypocrisy is beyond human comprehension. You supported PM then, and you are now fighting against this one. Then and is not the same. You may think that what gladdens your heart is when they buy catapult and not enough gravel. You see people holding chair and now everywhere and there. You know that kind of thing. You have to understand that now and then is not the same. Nobody will see what happened to PM and want to replicate the same thing again. That's insanity. Do you understand? You have to use your brain, my people. But some of us are very, very funny. Some of us are very, very crazy. In so many ways. Do you actually expect COS to start doing woto in highest level? Can I see go Zen and education on the street? When your own people are busy looking for something to report you, to put you behind the back. Also, I don't do that where I can go to you tomorrow. Fix the time and date. It should meet to go about. Only 3. Human being cannot do that. But some of them that are crying out, maybe they are part of the group that are looking for a way to host something to target on DPM. Do you understand? Only if maybe they are the one. You know, we saw that WhatsApp group screenshot of when Sonak Parawa was there. That is the person that I can identify in that screenshot and everything. Sonak Parawa was there. So if you are in USB government and you are very, very mad, you are very, very angry that thing that those people want, they couldn't see it now. And for that, you are starting calling DPM names. You are a murderer. You are a murderer. You are not just a organized saboteur. Your own saboteur back or like your own is a different version. Nobody have seen that. People with evil mind, very, very wicked souls. So cannot boy anybody you go it's just able the voice of the people. That's your own happiness. You. Common for you to lead your own fallback team. You can't even do that. Look at people in CRC, professors, doctorate degree holders, educated. They can write a jargon in the tip of an eye. You can see them writing 20 pages, speaking grammar here and there. The problem of them is who will lead. You can lead. Okay, I got to look at there. All the man can't let go where Judas go, let Jesus. Each and every person who wanted the money, Judas. Obanamba wanted the money, but he chose to spend the money anyhow. Some people will still choose to give you the money, your hideout. Go there and lead from hideout. They can't even lead from hideout. Your own is everything, and you own your system and begin to yap. Africa maybe na book and then name when the right up. Very, very funny. What is the offense? Exposing your lies. That is his crime. That is nothing. Oh, you keep on pumping your money in that puppet. Keep on pumping your money. You just left USB government few months ago. Some of you is still counting in weeks. Yet you want to tag another person because the person doesn't have an opinion for what you have. You're not saying that how much so ministry you expect you were paying you money when you are in the cabinet. Were you receiving money monthly? Was she pumping money on you? Was she pumping money on you? All this thing is getting out of hand. As a matured man, there's expectation. You expected to behave as a matured person. I'm not against you having differences with anybody. If you want to, you can hate me, you can hate anybody, you can insult me. That's normal thing. We must not love each other. We know. But there must be boundary. There must be, stipulation. You cannot just do gada. How can you now start saying that they are pumping money on Kenya? How? Is that not a sign of idiocy, stupidity, moronic behaviors? You want to show us that you can talk. You want to show that you can. I keep on saying this. You guys, you need to understand. First thing first, you have problem with any one person. We have problem with some people. It's welcomed. But remember that there are other people that you don't have problem with, and their brain is intact. What you are saying, they have to weigh your own statement and not weigh the fact that is accessible to everybody to see. What is the problem of USB government? Imagine some of you, after redeclaration of Biafra and everything, you occupy some position as a minister in USB. Some of you are not saying that the USBG is different from USB. And I bracket a mere announcement, public announcement. If there's anybody, if you have mental issue here, raise your hand up. You go to Akagan. No, it's supposed to jump up again because your own madness, you need the lega, not on a nega. in their job. Very, very wicked souls. Like I said, if you are financially okay, join this group. I don't have the link. Join the group. If you are financially okay, join. You get why. You get why. Ransom money is too big than whatever you're contributing. You can't ask people. If you have ever, maybe you are very lucky, your family, you have not been a victim. You're none of your family members or your in-law, someone that you know, have not been in kidnapping then. If you have been in kidnapping then, you know what it takes. Some people paid and couldn't even make it alive. Because we are talking about Biafran freedom and it's comprised of many things. Your security, your freedom is involved. Not an Igbo Nas alone. I'm talking about your own life. You are in abroad, yes. It takes a second, just a couple of minutes for you to become a victim. Can I forget about a newspaper? These days, they're not even longer mentioning the name of victims. They don't mention, they will tell you there's a kidnapping operation that took place in on the Shendugu Expressway. From the if you come out from Uguta, you are approaching Isochi. There's a road that crosses down and up. There's kidnapping operation going on there. They don't mention the name of the victims anymore because just not to break the hearts of family members and all that. Because the thing is that the chance for you to survive it is highly, highly, highly slim. Very, very slim. Now you are free today, and people are saying we need to protect our land for you not to be kidnapped. You have mansion in your village. You put mansion in Okigwe. Your mansion is there in Owerri. You have in Oka. Your land is everywhere in Enugu, in Abia, in Ebonyi, and all that. Even in Delta, you don't think about the security. They can also set your house, that your mansion ablaze. This time is not about life. They can do it. They have done it elsewhere. Your land is under occupation. When people talk about freedom, total independence of in different states and all that, don't just see it as a political aspect of it. What about kidnapping? What about your land, your house being occupied by headers? Do you know, for you to even talk to your village vigilante to come up for your personal problem when you fall victim, do you know how much you put on ground to settle time chairman, and it costs a lot. So when people talk about you supporting your government, supporting your state, it is not a call for war. It is a call for reality. You must understand this and save yourself. Go and ask. You know they learn something until they become a victim. It's the way to go. Nobody. When last did you hear that somebody pay 500,000 naira to kidnap for releasing? How much is $400? It's not up to 1 million. Yes, it's not up to 1 million naira. $400. I think 1 million naira should be around 1 million naira should be around 700 thereabouts. $700. Nobody. If I can walk far, and I can, when you talk about kidnapping, I think I'm going too far. What about Nigerian police? Do you know for you to travel from Lagos to with your car, maybe you bought a car or you buy goods, for you to travel from Lagos to east, let's say to Port Harcourt, using Eastern Road, you will pay this $400 with a bag. You can't walk kidnapping. You are not carrying illegal goods. You're not carrying that at all. They will just use that opportunity to escort money from you, and you are going to pay dearly. Mathematically, which of them is cheaper? Think about it. So, as a business person, you have to weigh these two transactions. Investing money in the hand of kidnappers, it may not be you directly. It may be someone that you know. And by the time they cry to you on phone, you pay this money with the bitterness in your mind. We're unprepared, because they will give you time frame. They will give you time, but this one, you'll be the one prepared to support. You don't have any reason. What these churches or these stupid people, what they're doing is to make sure that first and foremost to discourage you, because they believe that's how to break the system, the government, how to make you be dormant. You will not even know your left or right, because they have to destroy your brain cells, and your mind will be corrupt and you'll be somehow compromising, thinking that you are neutral, but you're actually sabotaging. That is what PM called afterthought saboteurs. Afterthought. To you, you don't sabotage, but there's no difference between you and direct saboteurs. At this present time, if you don't see through those things, what I'm saying now, like Mazagana said, that you need a psychiatrist. And maybe if you have issue with COS, but maybe this is time you actually need her assistance to help to reset your brain. So a lot has happened to us that all of us need to adapt attitude adjustment. Some of us need to adjust in our attitude, the way you reason, the way you think. We go 247. I've never for once run program to attack you, like hit you, say one or two things about you. But seeing your videos, your posts these days, it will be a crime. It will be a crime for me not to mention your name. It is getting out of hand, and the annoying part is that your attack is one of the most senseless in the entire station. One of the senseless and useless. Your own, I mean, even Sia look more honorable when you attack DPM than your own. Your own pattern is shocking. Anyway, let me put my link. Anybody that want to comment, because I think I'm done with what I have for you this evening. Okay. The link is here, so you can comment if you want. Just join us, okay? Okay, so sorry about that. I have to attend to something. We are back. So I have shared the link. If you want to comment, you can join me now and comment. But while waiting for people to comment, we have to go through other things. Okay, I have to go that through before I end this live broadcast. There's something I saw that I want to comment on, and that is what another said. I believe is a Fulani person or Hausa person. So let's just take a look at it. Because I did not plan to share it now, because I thought that people will join. But since nobody want to join, I'm going to start. And if I start, I'm not going to welcome anybody on this program, because I have to manage the time that I have. Okay, this is night already. This is almost 1 a.m. in Biafran time, so we have to manage this time. Now let me go up here. Okay, this man called Mashid Shehu, because when talking about our people that I don't understand, some of us don't understand what is going on. Some are somehow confused. Let me delete the link. Let me put down the link first. Like I said, I'm not gonna continue. Let me put the link down. I think I have. How many times did I share this link? No, leave this. Stop. I think I shared it many times. Let me take the link down, please. Just bear with me. So that I will focus on the program, knowing for a fact that nobody wants to join. I don't want to start and somebody will start clicking the link, and so that let me remove the link first. All the links should be removed, and here I shared this how many times? I think it's 3 or 4 times. Let me go here. 1, 2. Okay, I shared it actually 2 times. Okay, so the link has been taken away. The link is no longer here. Now, this man says something, because our people don't understand. Sometimes we don't know our what. We don't know how people value us and what they think about us. I am going to read the write-up from this man, but before reading it, I want to share. Let me show you the video that he shared here. I have used this video in one of our broadcasts. Then listen to what. Listen to this.
That when the president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, concerning Biafra's independence and the ongoing genocide against the Christians, the Biafrans. Mr. President, when you hear Biafran, the Christians in Nigeria, it's the Biafrans.
Sorry, I'm gonna take it back. I forgot. I put my mic. I'm gonna take it back. Sorry. Yeah, let it be like this.
Mr. President, when you hear Biafra, the Christians in Nigeria, is the Biafrans. And that's why we are appealing to you, Mr. President, for America to do for us exactly what was done in Sudan by President George W. Bush, to separate the Christians and the Muslims to allow peace to reign. Mr. President, I'm taking you down to the amalgamation line, the line or the state we want now to be called Northern Nigeria, to be separated from us. As we enter the amalgamation nation in 1914. And the states are Sokoto State, Sokoto State, Kebbi State, Zamfara State, Katsina State, Jigawa State, Kano State, Bauchi State, Gombe State, Borno State, and Yobe State. These are the 10 Muslim states that we want you to separate from us to allow peace to reign, Mr. President. Mr. President, the only solution to this problem is that these 10 Muslim states should be allowed to go with their Quran and their Sharia law. Why you allow the Biafrans to go with our Bible and our cross? Mr. President, bombing or airstrikes, Mr. President, we said before, it's not going to solve this problem. The one you did in Sokoto on December 26th, the consequences are huge for Christians. Christians are now being massacred by ISIS, by ISWAP, by Boko Haram and Fulani men. In the Christian state of Adamawa State again, Christian villages are being wiped out now. One village in Adamawa State was completely wiped out in retaliation by the ISIS for the family in Sokoto State. 26 Christians were massacred and murdered in Adamawa State because of the bombing of the United States of America in Sokoto State. Mr. President, we urge you that we done in the promise. Please, what we need is a political solution to separate the Biafrans from Kaduna State. From Kaduna State down to the Atlantic Ocean, including Southwest Cameroon. That is Biafra. From Kaduna State down to the Middle Belt, down to Atlantic Ocean and Southwest Cameroon is the Republic of Biafra. We can be able to defend ourselves. What we want now is a demarcation between the Christians from Kaduna State against the 10 states of the North. With that, Biafra will be able to defend themselves. We will do the fight. We don't want America to come here and fight for us. Biafra is going to do the fighting, but only give us a political recognition as Somaliland and South Sudan in order for us to defend ourselves. Please, the bombing will not solve the problem. Now, it's a backlash against Christians in Adamawa State. The Christian villages are now being wiped out by the ISIS in retaliation for the bombing in Sokoto State. We ask you, Mr. President, please, to listen to the cry of these people. These are the wandering Jews of West Africa that Henry Kissinger defined on January 28, 1969, that the Biafran people are the wandering Jews of West Africa. As Somaliland is now president, is now independent, and South Sudan, these wandering Jews of West Africa, the Biafrans, want not to be independent out of Nigeria operation, please. We need military assistance to come and support the Biafrans and the Nigerians to allow peace to them. Can you say amen?
Now, after saying this, like I said, I have written on this video already in the past. Then what this northerner said here is what I want to share with you. Okay, this man copied this video and decided to write this. He said, "This is a welcome development. Listen, Igbos that desire Biafra do not need Trump to actualize Biafra. They need to do the following. One thing about Northerners, they always think that they are smart. The same thing with the saboteurs. They always think that they are smart and their opinion is final. In fact, they always want to give advice to someone that actually knows better than them. They always want to give advice to someone that knows better than they do. They want to be the one to give advice. They want their voice to be heard. Now, let us go through. He said that Biafra Igbos don't need Trump to actualize Biafra, but you needed Britain to create Nigeria. Criminals. You needed Britain to create Nigeria. You even needed Britain to stop Biafra from going in 1967. Now, number one, he said, have uniform voice focus and mission because focus on the mission, I believe, because as at now there are Judas, I don't know, Judas among and within them who are sabotaging their agitation. One of the Judas you are talking about is you. You, even though you're not a Biafran, but you are the one paying them to sabotage. And normally it is normal to have Jews, because Bible said in every 12 there must be Judas. So you are the one creating Judas that we're talking about. You in the north, you also have different people that don't believe in your terrorism scheme. People don't believe, some people don't believe in that. Some believe that you guys are delusional, thinking that you're gonna conquer. Nothing as so. So you also have Judas as well in your own level. Number 2, all Igbos that are currently serving as ministers and occupying federal political appointments should resign immediately. Doing this will send shivers in the federal spine, and all local and global attentions will be on them. No. Resigning, I'm not in support of anybody as any person parading himself as a servant or somebody who is actually working in the government, and I'm not a fan to that. But if you don't have what it takes to advise Biafrans on how to get global attention. You are crying out now. The reason why you are, because this kind of video has been there years ago. You are now picking on the video to do the reaction because you can now see that global attention is already in it. And your Malami brother, who kidnapped American from Kenya, is also facing the same thing that he claimed that Masakan committed. They went to his house and found what? Your guess is as good as mine. So you don't have what it takes to preach or to represent anything at all, telling Biafrans on how to get global, attention and all that. That is just like you are pretending not to see it, but the reason why you are talking is because you are actually saying it. That's why you are talking. That's why you are talking. Remember, there was a time that even in Nigerian mainstream media, they don't want to mention the word Namodikan. They'll be talking. They say, there's one guy who claims that he's fighting for Biafra. That one is, these people are being deceived by their own brothers. They will talk and skip not to avoid not to mention Namodikan's name. There was a time it was the word Biafra. Talking is mentioning it in the mainstream media is just like you are giving free adverts to Biafrans. In their own mind, though, that's what they think. That's what they feel. Number 3, all governors from the south, all governors from the southeast should decamp to one party. Now, go again to not another advice. Keep quiet. Should decamp to one party, which may be either the original Igbo party Abuga or the most recent one, LP. Okay, mocking Igbo people. Now the question is, your brother Dante Ahmed is in Labour Party. Is he also Igbo? You are talking because you already see the handwriting on the wall. You know already what is coming. You know the global attention that we are talking about. You want preference to actually focus on. You already have issue. You already have issue with that. That's why you are voicing out at this present time. Now, number 4, he said, all states from the southeast should collectively visit the United Nations, ECOWAS, and African Union, submit their notice and the request of intention to conduct, look, a request of their intention to conduct a referendum of, a referendum of separation from Nigeria and invite them as witnesses and observers. This man you are talking, they should, but Mazam Namode Kano is in your prison for requesting for the same thing. Do you understand? So what this man is actually trying to achieve with this is he thinks that he's talking to stupid people, so that you can now put Abdul Karim to become in charge of Anambra, Abdul Salab to become in charge of Enugu, Idris to become of Imo, because they have resigned. That if you don't want anarchy, they will tell you that they don't want anarchy. Let's say temporary governor from the His Excellency, they will start putting control on you. Masnogano requested for that. He's in prison. Many Biafran agitators requested for that. They are in prison. And this man is here telling you how to get it done, how to fix it. Number 6, if the referendum is in favor of separation, they can go ahead and declare Biafra and demand for their share of the country's assets and liberty. Now, show me the document of referendum that you had before forming Nigeria. Because each time they talk about the referendum, it sounds as if that's the only way to be free. What about how can you not prove that you conduct? Show us how you formed, I'm sorry distracted, sorry about that. How can you prove to us that you did the same thing at the formation of Nigeria as a country? Did you conduct referendum? Was there any sign of referendum in your Nigerian formation? Do you have something like that? Car report, mute yourself. We can hear you. And I don't know. So you cannot hear me? My mic is not on mute too. Please, can you confirm? Hello, Ichike. I don't understand what I'm saying. Are you saying you cannot hear me? Please, someone should just type, can you hear me? All of you are behaving like you drink Volume 5 today. Everybody is sleeping. All of you are behaving like you drink Volume 5. I can't see anybody commenting. Am I being heard? Please, someone should confirm. Am I being heard? That is the everlasting peace and solution. That's from Joseph. Please, someone should comment. Said, okay. Jonathan, thank you so much. You can hear me. Okay. We are hearing you loud and clear. That's from Cecilia. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, Aloy say yes. But Aloy, you don't say that my car report mute yourself. I mean, when you say you should be on mute yourself, I don't know where you put the comment though. Okay, you are back. I was calling on you. I don't know where you went, my brother. I was calling on you because I noticed that when you put a comment, your panel is not there. That is distraction. Okay, that was earlier. Okay. I understand you. So this man is trying to tell us that you have to get referendum, right? You know why they're talking about that referendum? They know that they don't need referendum. What is more referendum than the Biafran marching in the streets of Biafran land demanding for freedom, holding flags? The same people will tell you that even now that question will be tell us, are you Nigerian or Biafran? Will tell us that's what that balloon from Akwa Ibom called was saying. Are you for Nigeria or you are Biafra? Will tell us. I am not a fan of Obi. Obi is a very huge distractor, but God will judge them, because you cannot just pretend that you want to be a president knowing what is going on now. One thing I love, one thing that gladdens my heart is that I know for a fact that Fulanis will never, ever, ever see the handwriting on the wall. They will not. They still believe that they're going to conquer the states and conquer territory, conquer boundary, and acquire land, systematically taking over and everything. That's their mindset. The more they are doing that, the more they are validating this cause for freedom. The reason to, I prefer to be in a country that is not all that rich. Yes, but peaceful and love. Like everybody love each other. You cherish yourself. You value where you come from. Than even that country that have a very rich and shows nothing. Rich on paper. Practically, they are begging. Look at what I show speed that is touring Africa. Every country where this guy appeared, it has been evidently proved. Okay, it's not an evidence that among all that African countries, Nigeria is the worst. I took my time, watched some videos, of like the one of Liberia, the one of Benin, the one of South Africa, Kenya, name it. They are all excellent. Go and watch the one of Nigeria. The only place I show speed shows, show to the world that he can't even breathe because of bad order is in Lagos State. In Lagos State. Honestly, God, let God just do it for us. I want to see how this thing will turn out to be, because it is shocking. It is shocking. And that's why when you see our people doing what they're doing, pretending they don't see those things, they don't know what is going on, I laugh. I laugh because you can see it yourself. You can see it yourself that you are there. You are actually the one losing. You are losing very, very, very big in so many ways. Stephen Chooks said, all help Biafran, we are going home. Well done, Mr. Kai. Thank you. Triple M said, they should be telling Yoruba Nation about that. As we Biafran, we have left them behind. Father, water, my brother. They know they. Like, to them, you are actually forcing something that's not in existence as if that exists. They don't believe it. The same way they don't believe that Biafran will be mentioned, internationally or globally. It will get to global stage now. And the only problem, another fight that I'm seeing I see coming on our way is this fight of Nami Duam, Nami Achievem, Nami Duam. Let's not forget that we know how the whole thing started. We know I am MNK Fallback Republic. I have been searching on their profiles to see how they will claim that Ogenkere, because of his handshake, he achieved this idea of Maznamano Kano as a citizen of Georgia. That because he managed to talk to Georgia, senator, congressman that represent Georgia or the state of Georgia, after having a handshake with him, and then with Elias, they lobby, and they managed to secure that for Maznamano Kano. They have not claimed that. You know why they have not claimed that? Because they don't even understand what that document means, even at this point. They don't even understand what it means. They don't understand it. They're waiting to figure out what they don't know what it means. If they know what that means, I'm telling you, they would have just copied that immediately. That PM elect. Just but why they're struggling to understand what that means, the news is already everywhere. Some of them are now congratulations to Mas Namadu Kano for the state of Georgia. When you mention, listen, for you to know fake item and the original item. This Georgia that we're talking about is where CS reside. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Imagine if it happened to Maryland. If it were to Maryland, where is living, imagine what they will be saying by now. I swear that even they will tell you that Dogeker is one that the man, Georgian in the government of Atlanta of Georgia, the commission Dogeker to use his hands and tap the stamp and stamp it. Okay, that Dogeker is well known in Maryland and other. You know what I mean? If I just know na COS I got in this state which was Usgo State. Because imagine now na Maryland if you cannot qualify by now. Go and ask us since the arrest of Oyendu Mas Namodokan, ask her what she have achieved. What has she done for Mas Namodokan? She have not done anything. What has she done? She has not done anything. She cannot even do anything. Oyendu court case. Oyendu was looking for money, no money. Ngozi cannot do anything. Even though it may not have anything to do with him, he will link up. He will connect himself. But COS have not said, I did it. She did not say I did it. What did she do? She told you that MNK, a man cause. Let your conscience judge you. That's what she did. She just mentioned that what happened, this is what happened, and that is my state. And I have to thank, she began to mention people that are involved, government officials, and ended by mentioning the name of the person that she calls my friend. Kai report, do you notice that all the criminals for bad crimes and their lies, none of them has said anything about our leaders' award? I'm telling you, because you know why they don't want to say anything. That's what I'm saying, my brother Triple. See that's again they make you ever. See again. Let me see that said that Kai report, what are you trying to say? Do you want to tell me Ngozi got something to do with it? Yes, I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, my dear. Very, very husty to do with it, in case if you don't know. Okay? So that's what I'm telling you. Then I'm telling you that reverse it. Imagine if it is Maryland, where Ogekere is living, that this award come from that state to Mazamkano. Cecilia, you are not a kid. You're a mature woman. Be frank to yourself. Just don't lie to yourself. Are you trying to tell me that you guys will not be saying that you guys are the one that achieved it? I started by telling you that COS did not say categorically clear that I, COS, I am the one that achieved it. She did not say that. She just passed the message for you to use your sense and complete it. It's your choice. We have been seeing her with pictures, snapping pictures with people in the government. So some of you came out here and said, "Kind report, you are showing us Ngozi taking picture with people in Georgia. We are talking about the congressmen in Washington, D.C. That's what you said. You argued with me on that. Then now, this award that everybody appreciates is now from Georgia. You are not distancing CS from that." And when they said that if they called bad people to come out, you sit down. You don't need to sit down, you need to come out. He said again, okay, you repeated yourself here. And then Daniel said, Mr. Kai, Cecilia has a question. I have answered her. I have answered that. Yes, she is one. She did not say it, but I'm telling you that she's one. Okay? I'm telling you that. Ask me why, then I will answer you. Why did I say so? What do I think so? I will tell you why. Then Chinek said, good evening, Biafran. Good evening to you. TPM said, even the so-called IPOB, Nigeria and US, all of them are hiding. They're hiding, you know. They're hiding. Mr. Kai, remember, Elias is here with us. Elias Sicilian. that in a chocolate. Mr. Kai, you are right. That is from Oluchi. Okay. Thank you. And he said, okay, what is it? What is what? Complete your question. What is what? What is what, my dear? Cecilia, what is what? Please put your question very well. He said, Mr. Guy, Cecilia has woken up. Okay, let's. She got absolutely nothing to do with it because she is not interested in our leader. You know, that is why I said that you guys, I don't know about you. Are you human being at all? Are you guys human being at all? She's not interested with, you know, before you open your mouth and say something, why don't you just calm down and say it to yourself and see if that thing that you are saying, does it make sense to you before voicing it out? Do you talk to yourself at all? I don't know how God created you, but I thought we are one, right? I thought we are all human beings. So you don't talk to yourself at all, like you don't advise yourself. Do you discuss to yourself within yourself? Just say this thing you said now to you, like say it to yourself as if two people are talking. Does it make sense to you? Don't force it out though, because your secret always is best discovered inward. Your inward being is want to tell you your secret, like that thing that you don't want to force out. People call it grave secret. A secret that you carry to your grave can be discussing within yourself. You can discuss about it, but forcing that is not possible. Ask yourself, what is that thing that Ngozi, COS Dr. Abeze, is doing or have done? What has she done that make you say what you just said? That she's not interested in a leader. Just mention one thing. One thing. And the surprise part of it is that it's coming from you, following Ogenkere. Come on. What Elias is doing here. Elias Sicilian. Elias is Sicilian. And of course, Dr. Abeze has something to do with it. Full time, my dear brother, Aloy Chike. I'm a ragama. Well, they're going to make sure. He said everyone knows that she got absolutely nothing to do with it. Everyone is your brain cells. Is that what you refer as everyone? Your cells is what your brain is what you refer as everyone. My mommy sit there, please, just for the sake of your age now, can you just say the truth once? You are not Methuselah here. Sometimes be real. It won't take anything away from you. It won't take anything away from you. Here he said, remember what Ngozi said at convention. She said our leader is coming to convene. What do you mean? Convention. It's coming coming to the convention to disrupt it. There you go. Because it's beyond your brain cells. What that means, when you talk about people, somebody acting under duress, somebody acting at gunpoint, what you guys are using now to justify your prank minister. Your prank minister, you said that he's now the prime minister of Unde Kozo Republic. You said that. And this your prank minister, they're trying to justify their action by telling you that they're not going to listen to anybody in detention because they may act out of their own wish based on the threat and command given to them. When you hear that, it's not that CS was not saying that only will come there physically. But you guys don't think, so when somebody appeared, let's assume Allah is appeared there, that they already send him. That is destruction. Do you understand? Somebody may be there to act on his behalf. What will you say? Automatically, you may disagree, but believe it or not, it will split the minds of some people there into two. Some will start fighting against it. Even though Masakano may not be there physically. Understand this and use your initiative to understand what the message is all about. How can you understood this news? You actually comprehend it very, very well. When they said that PM said that Masakano said to PM not to continue with sit at home. And you were able to understand that message that is PR. That it is something you like. You cannot rely on it. You are not sure of it. You don't believe it, and now you are now finding it difficult to understand it when she has said that thing. I actually can see through that when she said that, and to prove that thing is not just a mere talk. The moment she declared Biafra earlier before the date, do we have some people protesting or not? Is there anybody agitating about it, yes or no? If yes, then that validates that thing she said. Because they're now writing, in defense. They're writing to defend their office. They are writing because the PhD took them unaware. The date was mentioned to the second. They just allow you to drink and marry the first day, drink and wine and marry the second day, because 29, 30, 31, 31st, then November is 30. So 29, 30, the third day, fourth day will be declaration, which is second day of December. That is when. So after spending time marrying together, dancing, singing the first song, the day to close it to declare Biafra, they will now destruct it. To prove that the chances of that happening is seeing people now fighting against the fact that Biafra declared early. So do you still need to ask? Do you still need to ask who will disrupt it? Do you still need to see anybody that will disrupt it now? They are looking at you. Some of you are actually donating to them. So I don't know, brain. Wisdom is a gift from God. You don't learn it. You don't learn that from school. Honest, never. That one will go. That one will go. My brother, this is your grammar. That one go is that one go the. Please, Elevate Energy, help me, please. Put your comments. Well, let me understand that one. I don't understand. Who opened door for this animosity there? Who opened door? Who opened door? Key. Sky K said, okay, let me, I think, so many comments, okay. Daniel said, okay, what are you doing here, Coco Cecilia? Cecilia, mama, also got 60 years. Mama, imagine, just I understand. I'm not saying that she's a bad woman. I don't know her person. I can only judge her based on what she's saying here. Just like Derico. Before they buy Derico should be in his 50 now. I don't know when Derico was in his 20, maybe 40 or 30. Yeah, should be 40 for someone of 50 now. If Derico is still alive, and if Annie is still alive now, he'll be counting on me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it should be above 70 years. Yes, I believe. In his 70s. Okay, yo. But what they did in their youth age could be affecting their old age. That's why why Barambarama. If my father Bambarama, why Barambarama, but your ma. On a mere affect even a good age. I mean, from why not 66 years or not touching gum. Can I touching gum? or I'll blow out that palm. In the month of Blue Fire, took walk or such or Sakapa, Uhi and Kana, who hiccup, shake past life, like youth age, if you or she book or that talk question. In a phone, in a film that now. No, why Baram also so sad. Now, let's go to next. Let me continue with what I was saying before the comment. This man who was telling you that you need to have referendum, okay? Referendum, well, that is. If the referendum is in favor of separation, they can go ahead and declare Biafra. Then you declare Nigeria is a country, a sovereignty, like you guys said. How many referendum mentioned the referendum that you conducted? How many of them was conducted? How many of our people was informed? Were we informed? Did you tell anybody? Where did you organize the referendum before formation of Nigeria? Next will be to make arrangements on how to resettle all Biafran that will be migrating back to Biafran to build the new country of theirs, since they would lose their citizenship of the other part of Nigeria. There's not to discuss about it. Any of them, if Biafran is being declared, any of them that stay in your territory for 6 months, okay, or 1 year, you can jail them. You know that you have a prison for a reason. So any of Biafran, after declaring Biafra, it's up to you to give them time to go, based on how you want us to relate you. And discuss. You have to discuss about the property. That one is sure, unless you want to have perpetual problem with your neighbor. At the point, no sensible, insensible, or snail person can contemplate waging war against them. At that point, no sensible or insensible or sane person can contemplate waging war against them. But to you now, sensible people now can wage war against Biafra, right? Sensible people. So the same you say that nobody is holding, but you are the one conducting press release saying that you are against division. Instead, I work with the good. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying now. No. Let's continue. Doing that may pave a way for the cowardly and docile not to occupy your style, to copy your style. Okay. Doing that may pave a way for the cowardly and docile not to copy your style and have their own country and save themselves from the impending collapse. Congratulations in advance. Like I said, your message doesn't carry any water. The only thing that is important in all you have said here is this part. Okay, because I love the fact that you can agree that you are meant to copy Biafrans. That's the highest thing you expected to do. You are very lucky to be close to Biafran to copy their style. You should consider yourself as blessed people. That is all the fact. Some people are looking for a way to get close, and you're actually very close to the system. He said all the deepest members are here tonight. They're always here. They're always here. They have turned to my platform to pour their anger, because many other Biafrans broadcasters are using red wire, wire that is very, very hot, to whip them. They are beating them like they don't comment. You know, they cannot go to Exodus platform and comment. Exodus will kick them out sharply. They don't. You don't even allow them to talk, right? They cannot go to Biafra TV to comment. He will be very, very angry with them. My own, I always come down to hear what they want to say. That's why that's what gives them that leverage. They want to, but what they forgot is that if I kick you out, I will kick you for a living. Like you will not come back again. You not come back again. And sometimes because we have not secured this. What I'm using now is our main platform, streaming platform. That's what I'm using now. If I kick you out here, like the one I use here is different from this one. Okay, because I have not subscribed, I have not make the payment to the streaming platform. So if I make the payment, it will be permanent. I'll be using one. So some of you that have been, some of you that I blocked yesterday, you are commenting today because I'm using a different one. If I log into the other one, you cannot comment because I already blocked you yesterday. Until we secure the platform, then we'll continue using permanent platform, permanent account, like we normally do. Okay, like we normally do. Like I say, all of them, they are here. They always, the people, they are boring with what's on I'm showing them. So they are not joining us. But you are joining us not for me to recruit you, because my number one prayer is that you should not join USB government until you are baptized. Internally, you have to wash your brain first. So don't think that I'm here to will you to become USB government, to become a USB supporter. No. I prefer to have sensible 100 USB person than to have thousands people who can flip-flop, who don't even know what they want, who cannot even identify anything they want. There's no point. I'm not God that to regret you. It's always good for you to be the one to understand your mistake, that you are incapable of reason. Then people will not take you serious. That is my stand on that. Okay. Now let's continue. I was saying something about this part. I love the fact that you knew that that Biafran freedom will pave way for every other people. Professor Mazamukano coming to fulfillment. Even the Northerners are not seeing through that. That's what he's saying here. What you said here, that doing that may pave way for cowardly and docile not to copy. I love the word to copy. To copy your style. Okay? You're honest here. You're honest here. And have their own country and save themselves from the impending collapse. Now, impending collapse by what? I thought Igbo people are the one that demarcating Nigeria. Igbos are the main problem. So why will it collapse when you have removed the virus? If you're an Igbo person, and you are against Biafran freedom, I swear, I don't know how to describe you. I honestly don't know how to describe you. Because if you're in Sokoto, you want to have a president that will hear you, good hospital, good road. Just imagine that, my people. Like, you are no longer running away from your country of a resident. You are not searching for visa anymore. In fact, you want to go to America to become easy, because every country would like to have you, because you are a country that is meeting up to the standard of international community. That your reputation is there. Your passport will be respected. Some of us that live in abroad, you can relate. Some country, they will not give you. They gave their own citizens free medical access. They have free medication. They can go to hospital, but you can only see yourself in a private hospital, and you pay a very huge amount of money for medical checkup. To some of you in the country of your resident, for your children to attend to school, they don't even welcome you. Those of you in Asia, Middle East, you understand what I'm talking about. Even in some African countries, Your child cannot go to government school because you are a foreigner. You have to attend private. Some of you in country of your residence, you can relate that if the moment you say I am a Nigerian, everybody will hold their pocket, check their wallet and phone if they sit there. That's how bad it is. People that cause this, that make you go through those things, are in the other corner telling you that you guys are demarcating Nigeria. You are the one demarcating Nigeria. As in wife, I greet you. You're welcome. Happy weekend to you. Matika, you are something else. That is done. Dan, I see you, my brother. I appreciate you. That's a kind word for you. That's you are very, very kind. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me. Petra is here with us. Petra, you are just joining us. I greet you, my sister. Mazika Indewo. Indewo. Mazika Kedu Ka Imere. Yeah, that's Kedu Kimere. But I was reading another message. Chichinwa said, Daniel Eze, kindly call our DPM, Dr. Abeze, if you think it is easy to achieve, you go and badge yours. Okay, jealousy is a big sickness. Daniel Eze, who is Daniel Eze? Is there another Obodo here? Would we have who is Daniel Eze? We have Daniel here. Okay, oh, this one. This one. It was like again, Ngozi is a glory stealer. You know, I love the way you use that word, because that is exactly what you guys are doing. And you're coming from fallback. You're a fallback member, and you open your mouth. You have the temerity to open your mouth and say, "Who this thing now?" Really? Okay, let me remind you. Your prime minister stole website. Okay, he stole the Defense Army. Yes. I owe you loan. The man stole everything in the head office, Maryland. Your prime minister, and you that have cupboard in your brain, you are here with your cupboard skull, your cupboard brain, to open your mouth and say that Ngozi is a glorious Estella. Wow. Please, before they block you, because I know that Triple M spanner is on fire. I believe he's the one that, because I can see that if he sees there is nowhere to be found. Before he send you to where you belong, can you tell us before you run away? Can you tell us that thing that she stole from you? Just mention it. One thing that CS Dr. Abede did not do, and she came out and claimed it. Please, one thing. You guys claim that PM used to call you 30 hours and ask how is your family. Until now, I have not seen any video, not even a short, like 30 seconds video, where DPM claimed that PM called, I talked to PM. Just one. Okay, you said him to because some of you think that I kept quiet does not. It's not entirely by kind report. I may allow you, but just pray that now this panel on my platform did not see you. They see you, they will send it to me. No job. Can you imagine? I don't feel bad. I don't feel hot, because even if the Manamori did not send you to where you belong, you know, because I will be Kirikiri here. I particularly like Kirikiri, I don't come. Manamori she don't kick you out, she will send you to Kirikiri. If you like, go and buy sand to come to rescue you, that is the end. I'm telling you. My people, let us be real. In all this thing you guys are saying is, you want to lie for what? I can tell you, you cannot, I mean, it will be difficult for you to see another person like CS. Listen to me. When the whole thing was on fire, people were looking for a way to become relevant. People cooked up story, lying. This one will claim that PM called me and asked me, have you eaten? PM will ask me if you want, oh, Maz, you need to wash your bag when you are taking your bath, wash it very well. Maz, you know, I'm that PM, when PM feel bored in detention or in prison, he will call me. I talk to PM for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. PM, hello, Biafran, PM will send his warming greeting to you. Have you seen DPM mention something in that, like in that regard? We are crying out that she hear from PM and she don't even share it. She'll be looking at you. If you like, you now see it's on an focus. Like PM called PM. There's a post that PM say called her. I think focus the COS. I shared it here in a few days ago. How many of you saw that Peter push it? That I don't know if I saved it. You remember? You see, you know that picture where the PM and the COS was, you know, monitoring something on the system. They were kind of discussing something, you know, pointing at their PC, talking about something, and a cameraman captured them. PM posted it, and the caption is exactly what we are now witnessing. That caption, we are now seeing it. It's a child died down from Finland back to Madam Origin. You are now from there after having some injury. You know, internal injury. Many of them fall back and they started having internal injury. They can't reason. They were trying to make a little bit sense. Said to use that little sense, they should have managed very well to fall back. And they hit their head on a very big rock. The thing shattered their brain cells. Now they can't think. They can't even understand anything. That is exactly what we are talking about. So you come here and question DPM. She's not doing anything. She's not doing anything. She's not doing it because you don't know anything. How can you know that someone that is doing something when you don't know anything when you see one? Just like someone, just like me now saying that, oh, you don't know road to speak. You don't know, like questioning NASA. Oh, NASA, they are not going to, NASA is just a company, it's just a method. They are not going to the moon. You don't know road to the moon. You don't know. If I see road, how to go to the moon, do I know? I don't know. So how will I know when somebody is actually taking the path to go to the moon? You have to know the road before you say that someone don't know road. For you to say that you don't know road means that you already know the road, so that you can recognize it when you see one. As simple as that. Man, I'm dojo. Oyojo. Now, I was talking about this man. The man said they are going to copy your style and have their own country and save themselves from the impending collapse. Meaning that you already know, there's some people say like impending doom, impending collapse. Now, this man accepts that there's something wrong that will manifest in no time from now. He agreed. That's why he knows that it's not going to collapse. And he's spending. Who is spending it? This Toto Gagafan to protect, Southern oil well, to protect the oil and that's all. Bazangano said that the reason why Biafra have not come, even when Ojukwu tried, is because he wants to show Biafrans what Biafra actually means. Some may be waiting to have Biafra, to see what Biafra means by the time you start building, tall house, modern skyscraper and all that. And that's to you, that's what Biafra means. It means, wow, this, what happened to us is very painful. But let me tell you the advantage of the pain that people have gone through. The pain is that it has now opened door for us to know what it means to love, to be patriotic. Because it would be very, very dangerous that you have a country where we are not where we, the citizens, are not patriotic. And to be a patriotic citizen requires you self-loving. You have to love yourself and love where you come from, and appreciate yourself. By so doing, you appreciate your leaders, your understanding your leaders, and your leaders will now replicate the same love on you. So they're not going to carry the money and go and put in Switzerland, building this and building elsewhere. We have tested poor, lack, hatred, all manner of evil that have pushed us now to know the difference between self-love and self-hate. We cannot move to a new nation where we allow ourselves to be dominated. Our mind will be filled with self-hate. It's not possible. Every Biafran that you are seeing today coming out online and talking, debunking and setting records straight, this is how to build confidence in yourself, confidence in your government, patriotic behavior. That patriotism will be none. You are planting it in you because you can't give what you don't have. It will grow, it will mature. So some of you that are still attacking somebody because it's not you, you hate somebody because you are not involved, you are not helping yourself. You're actually hurting yourself. Okay? Next thing he said here is congratulations in advance. This is a word of acceptance, submission, and acknowledgement. Okay? This congratulations is not just normal, it's not just normal congratulation. This congratulation goes beyond that. They have weighed their total gaga, their stubbornness and their violence way of achieving what they want to achieve. Once they lose the election, they'll start killing people, started riots out of fear because nobody wants to lose their life. Oh, it's okay, leave them. Nothing as a very violent. Let him go. PW just did it. We are going to see them because they will replicate what they have done to Nigerians in their new country, and all are interested to watch. It will be a very good movie to watch. Very, very good movie. Is everything going to be, at a platform good for us? No. Are we going to face challenges? Yes. But is it going to be for a time being? Yes. Very in a short while. I don't have patience for them. I noticed that. Okay. Just imagine, at this stage, some are still stupid, very, very stupid, very, very, very. I could one. Some of them say, if you see that stupidity, you begin to wonder where have they been? Are they not actually following anything? Can we kill 18th? If you have ear problem, you also have eye problem. If you have eye problem, I have ear problem. Okay, but you need to also learn body language. And that will help you. Despite all the criminality of Ogenkere, and some stupid individuals are still following him because they're also criminal like him. That's why I say it. I wonder how they felt supporting Ogenkere, coming here to ask us what our DPM is doing. Very, very laughable. That is one of the most idiotic questions to ask. They will continue to cry as we are living with the speed of light. Thank you so much. And that brings me to an end of this live broadcast. Thank you, my people. Thank you so much. I spent 3 hours here. I think it's 3 hours, 20 minutes. Wow. I think it's time to call it a day. God bless you, and I appreciate all of you that started with me, and you are still here until now. May Elohim be your God and strengthen you. Take care of yourself and see you again. See you tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye for now.
It must surely grow from the tail, because even the tail of the yam is a seed for the yam to grow.
Woman's land. That word was spoken by Alhaji Lateef Jakande, the former executive governor of Lagos State. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He said it wasn't Igbo people. Let Igbo breathe. Igbo this, Igbo that, Igbo this, Igbo that. What is wrong? You go to Ondo, go to all this northern part of Nigeria, go and see what the Igbo people do there. Go to Kano, go to Futawa Baliwa Square, go to Tafa Baliwa Street, go to Southern Kaduna, Kafansha, Kagoro, Gidanwaya, Godo, Mancho, go and see. In my state, in Ondo, come and see what Igbo people are doing there. Igbo people, they will turn desert to the city. But what do we do? I'm a Yoruba man. When Yoruba make money in abroad, they go home. They say, Lela Bosimioko. But anywhere Igbo man find themselves, that is where they belong. They build the place. So until you realize that your politician, Igbo has no problem. And I can tell you, if they separate themselves today, me and you, we are here. But why are you still afraid of giving them? Look at me, screen record me. I don't care. I'm a typical Omo Yoruba ni mi, abi mi londo, mo dagba sondo. Let me tell you my pedigree nondo. Emi omo lujo mo dobore so de owo pa. So me not think say na one Igbo guy they talk. And I've been in this job of military for 35 years. I have 2 years to go. So until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, that Igbo is not our problem, but the politician, your vice president today, these are the people that started Boko Haram, Kasim Shettima, himself and Modu Sharif. But today is your vice president. Your president's son sitting one by one with Gumi, eating cola. You didn't say anything, but you keep mentioning Igbo, 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 Igbo. You push Igbo people to the wall, and that's why they went back. Look, moderator, I'm really hot. Let me stop here because I'm beginning to.
My Yoruba brothers, una good morning, no. Let me use an Yoruba intonation to greet you this morning. Benny, good morning. Karo. Ndi Benny is no going to laugh or toto ya. When you wake up, it becomes your own morning. So I'm laughing because I'm beginning to see that what we are running away from is what is actually happening these days. Andi wokuroko sin amaje silisi po osiodu po. In case you don't understand the idiom or the proverb, it means that if the yam refuses to grow from the head, it must surely grow from the tail, because even the tail of the yam is a seed for the yam to grow. Why am I happy? They want to bury us in the Igbo, but we are seeds. The word with pigs are seed. If you follow Jesus, he said the word as pigs are seed. I mean, this word as seed, they have spirit, they have life. When they go into the ground, they grow and germinate. So there was a deliberate intention to eliminate Lord Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because everybody fell. Hey, he wants to divide Nigeria. He wants to separate us. He's the one causing problem. He never even reached 3 months where they sentence him to jail. Everywhere Nigeria now want to divide. Physically, not just talking online. I laugh in pidgin English. Once again, Benny, in fact, it's happening before our eyes. That everybody is now shouting at Willow, I want to go my separate way.
Niger people, we don't reach where we they go. Yes, so as we they talk, so some people carry map of Nigeria, they spread them for in front of their on their table. Not before Nigeria here, for abroad. They look. The noise of Nigeria is too much. They kill themselves, they swallow themselves, they roast themselves. We don't want any problem in that area of the world. I want to divide them. Even our president will say they don't know where he go. Say he missed for 2 weeks. I suspect saying that this arithmetic he go do. Because they talk and say, some people say a document, a leakage from the presidency is that the presidency is planning United States of Nigeria. We don't want United States of Nigeria. We want United Federations of Nigeria. We don't want United Mushroom States of Nigeria. We want United Iroko Federations of Nigeria. You know, say, if you go farm, you won't pick mushroom now. Now cutlass they take pick up. Not be hand. Put them for basket, put them for here they go. After you don't divide yourself, finish. You say you don't finish working. You can't get United States of Nigeria, United Mushroom States of Nigeria. Then when Sharia states come, they go combine together, come they pick us one by one, they chop. No way. Now may we talk how we go divide them. Anybody who want help Nigerians now, you should know that if you want to divide Nigeria, the most important factor now is Sharia. The second one is culture and language. Now may we look at where. Now, if we want to divide Nigeria, let us follow it how we go divide them. The Sharia states of Nigeria, about 10 of them, from Zamfara to Borno, all of them will come together and form Sharia Federation of Nigeria. That's now one Iroko. Then the Middle Belt, which consists of all the minorities in the north, and even the minorities where they conjoin majority, like Southern Kebbi, Southern Kaduna, Southern Gobe, maybe Southern Bauchi, then Adamawa and Taraba, where they conjoin Sharia state before. All of them, they will gather them together into the Middle Belt. That is Middle Belt Iroko Federation. Then Oduduwa Federation. Oduduwa Federation is anywhere where they call Wa, where Wa is their come. You know, say now Wasobia will be for where Wa is their come, right? Those ones, like the Yoruba speaking area of Kwara State and Kogi State, all of them go join their people waiting for Southwest now. They'll form Oduduwa Republic. From anywhere in the South, where Wa still they hear Wa or they speak Wa, all of them will form Oduduwa Republic. Now the East, Biafra, anywhere where they talk Bia neighbor, Bia Biko, Kongjo, all of them, either you say you be Igbo, Abikwere, Abikwa Leo, Abikwa Neo, all of them, pata, so far, even from Benue, anywhere in Benue where they speak Bia, because Igbo people still dey Benue, where military soldier people use their biro, use their Fulani biro, carve, all those carve, where they carve this one, join this one, carve this one, join this one, so that you know get power. May they divide and rule. All those ones, anywhere, Bia dey for Kogi, Bia dey for Benue, all of them, they will gather them together. Bia dey for Delta, all the Bia where they Delta, all of them, they will gather themselves together and form Biafra Republic. Then, you get one region where they create, those days, Midwestern states. That Midwest now, all the people where know they speak Bia, where know they speak Wa, where they in between Wa and Bia, all of them can form Midwestern Federation. So now, we see that we can have Sharia Federation Republic, we can have Middle Belt Federation Republic, Oduduwa Federation Republic, Biafra Federation Republic, and Midwestern Federation Republic. That is 5. And these ones, each federation is a republic. So we are now United Federation of Nigeria. United Federations of Nigeria. Anybody where this one no please, then option 2 be say Sharia Republic go by itself. Now we say won't divide Nigeria to pieces now, where everybody will